Hello, welcome in, welcome in. Have a great show for you all this evening. As you come in, you see the topics. Yeah, you see it. Um, First, I want to say, as you come in, you get a message that says controversial topics, real people, real answers. If you can handle real, raw conversations, come on in. Once again, controversial topics, real people, real answers. If you can handle real, raw conversations, come on in. The first topic, BOK men are unable to be monogamous. Once again, BOK men are unable to be monogamous. Next topic, BOK women need to be colorist when dating. Again, BOK women need to be colorist when dating. If you've never been to my show is about standing on business. I want to hear your true thoughts concerning the topics. The prompt does not necessarily reflect my views as the host. It's more so things that are relevant to our community at the time, where I would love to hear your thoughts on the conversation. As I'm just getting started, if you can help get the likes up, we want to get the likes up to 5K as we're just getting started. So as you come in, if you could tap so that we can get this show started right away. Welcome, Cap, welcome in. We're going to have a late night Friday show. So if we can get the likes up. First topic, BOK men are unable to be monogamous. Once again, BOK men are unable to be monogamous. Second one, BOK women need to be colorist when dating. Again, BOK women need to be colorist when dating. So I'd love to hear y'all thoughts concerning these topics. As you come in, send a daily heart me so we could go ahead and push this live into the FYP. Again, as you come in, if you could send a daily heart me and help us get it to 5K. Thank you, Cap. Last topic, BOK women should date biracial BOK men instead of BOK men. Hassan, you need to get the likes up while you're trying to be funny, talking about why so late, where were you? Are you my man? No, so stop questioning me. Instead, help get the likes up. Thank you, Chrissy, for the heart me. If you haven't sent a daily heart me, please do go ahead and send a daily heart me. If you're new to my show, just so you know, my show is about standing on business. I'm not going to police your thoughts concerning the topic. I want to hear your true thoughts. And, you know, it could be you. Yes, you. You could be the first one to help get the show started, to come up. You don't have to wait for anyone else. So people can start sending requests up, and also let's just focus on getting the likes up as we're just getting started. Welcome in my mods. If we can help get the likes up and send some daily heart me's. Thank you, Cammy. If everyone can join Cammy and getting the likes up to 5K. Let me read out the topics. Welcome in, Ann. BOK men are unable to be monogamous. What's your thoughts on that? Again, BOK men are unable to be monogamous. Is this true or false? I continue to see these videos all over social media that BOK men, there's not many good ones. So the good ones need to be able to share. No, well, The women need to share the good ones, in other words. So, with that being said, I see that message being pushed out more and more that the BOK men are going to be sharing the women. Also, that the ratio is so different. The women, there's much more women than there are men. So I continue to hear all this rhetoric. So let's talk about it tonight. Let's get straight to it. BOK men are unable to be monogamous. Hello, welcome up. Age, race, and pronouns.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. What did you ask?
Age, race, and pronouns.
32, black, and I'm a woman.
Okay, perfect. Welcome up. So the first topic we're talking about tonight, BOK men are unable to be monogamous. What's your thoughts on that?
I think you just have to look at the evidence. I think it'll come across harsh if I say what I really feel, but if you look at the evidence, not just in America, in Africa, in the Caribbeans, in any area where they are in abundance, you tend to see a certain behavior. So I'll leave it at that.
A certain behavior. That's interesting. Leaping lizards. Well, at this show, we don't hold back. This show's about standing on business. We need to have a real, raw conversation. So,
Okay.
with that being said, let me know what's your true thoughts. Let's just use
Well, I
TikTok.
mean, it pains me to say this. Can you hear me?
Yeah, let's just use TikTok friendly language and no profanity. Other than that, you can stand on business.
Okay. I mean, so I don't know what state you're in or if you're in the USA, but let's take ourselves out of it as US citizens. Let's go to a random place. Let's go to, say, Sierra Leone. Okay. Let's just take a flight to Sierra Leone. And I wonder how many monogamous marriages you'll find there. I wonder how many illegitimate so-called kids you'd find there. I wonder what the STD rates are. Like, I wonder. So there's just a behavior that seems to follow them, you know? And we have to, I agree with you. We have to be honest about that. And I think there is a propensity in Black men to be sexually undisciplined. And I think that that's just the honest truth. And it's not me saying that only. I mean, I feel like scientists used to say it, and Black men, if they're really honest, they'll admit to it.
Wow, this is groundbreaking to say the least. So, interesting point. No matter where you go, you seem to find the same behavior amongst BOK men, which is unfaithfulness, sleeping around multiple women. At this point, even your fave is saying, hey, she doesn't want to be harsh, but the stats do not lie. I'd love to hear more from you, your fave. Let's go to the next one. BOK women need to be colorist when dating. What's your thoughts on that?
My honest thoughts are yes. My honest thoughts are we have been at the brunt end of receiving a lot of colorism from Black men, and we've been very gracious in just stomaching it and not returning that energy. And I think to set the balance right, we should return that energy. Um, personally, I do date outside of my race, and I do I have married outside of my race, and I think that that's something that Black women should open their options to, because, like I said, the stats don't lie, and I think a lot of Black women are marriage minded, we're monogamy minded, and we're not in alignment with Black men in that area. So there's a huge disconnect between ultimately what a lot of Black men want and what a lot of Black women want. And I think that's the fundamental issue we're having is our natures are really not in alignment between Black men and Black women.
Wow, this is profound. And even the way that your fave communicates you guys can just see that obviously BOK men have lost another good one from their behavior. Your fave, definitely would love for you to hang out. I'm going to come back to you. Levi, if you can read out the first question and answer it.
BOK men are unable to be monogamous. I think they're able to be monogamous. You just don't want to be. I think that's more of a woman ideology, um, because it's in a man's nature to like a lot of women. We're attracted to women. Not that we don't love our women. We just love all women. So that is in our nature to do that. And she brought up scientists. Yeah, scientists even proven that men are just naturally promiscuous. If that's the behavior she's talking about, yes, we are. We're naturally promiscuous just by our chemicals in our body, right? So, yeah, scientists do say that, but it's in our nature. Like she's saying, it's a different nature. We can say that women like to stick to one, men like to stick to many or multiple. So they like to go around and have sexual relations with a lot of women. That's how it should be, or that's how it is, and that's in our nature. So she's right about we are two different kind of natures.
Wow. Another groundbreaking message. We have Levi here, a BOK man, a Nigerian man, who's coming up here and letting you guys know this is true. So, what should BOK women do? Should BOK women continue to be with BOK men knowing that they will never be monogamous? Knowing that they fear commitment because they want to sleep around with multiple women? We're going to get to the bottom of this.
Hold on. I still have more to say though.
Levi, we're going to come back to you. I have other people waiting. Um, if we can get it to 10K, you guys, we're just about to hit 5K. Also, those who are coming up to the panel, go ahead and share the live out to 20 people. Again, I have all panelists share the live, so I appreciate it. If you're fave, Levi, Greg, you, Tether, go ahead and share the live out to 20 people. Let's go to Greg. Greg, you can hold your shares until you're done answering the prompt so you're not distracted.
Thanks for having me. So we're going through
Yeah.
all three prompts, or are we?
Just go ahead and read the first one and answer it, Greg.
Okay. Black men are unable to be monogamous. I think that is patently false.
Greg used to come here a long time ago when I first started going live, like 6 months ago. He's been missing. He ran from me because he's upset. Go ahead, Greg.
No, I have a life. That's the problem.
No, I see you on other people's panels. Stop the lying. But let's continue.
If you have interesting topics, I'll be here.
Oh no, you're just mad. Go ahead, Greg.
I don't even remember your topics that much to be mad.
Greg, go ahead. You got mad because you told me you were a lawyer, and I said yes, you are a traffic lawyer. Go ahead. Go ahead, Greg.
Oh, you're a traffic lawyer, girl? I
You're
totally forgot you. All right, so
sure.
yeah, I think that's not true. I mean, no more than any other man. And those who believe that clearly have no experiences with other men. And so you guys are in for a rude awakening.
Go ahead, expound.
All men can be monogamous if they want to, and then there are men who aren't. And it's nothing to do with the color of your skin. It's just who we are. You can choose to be good or choose to be bad. It's your life. You pick your spot and you stand in it.
Okay, listen, can you talk up clear so we can hear your answer?
Oh, I'm sorry, you weren't able to hear me?
No.
Yeah, I'm saying that the people who want to be monogamous can do that. I don't have a problem with those who want to have multiple wives or multiple relationships. I don't see anything wrong
We're
with it.
talking about BOK men, not people. Please be
Yeah, and
specific.
what I said is that you're talking about a topic that is not unique to black man. In fact, it's a man issue.
Doesn't matter. On my panel, we talk about our community. So this is about BOK people, right? This is specifically about BOK men, not being monogamous. That's what the first question is about.
Okay, so there are many reasons why people are monogamous. One could be religious reasons. Another could be they're busy and they don't have time for the crap that comes along with chasing multiple women. Um, Two, they are happy with what they've got. They're just fully satisfied with the woman that's in front of them, and so they don't need anything else. You know?
Wow, that's mind-boggling. So you just said for your second one that they're monogamous because they don't have time. So in other words, the minute their time frees up, they'll be chasing tail, as my mother would say, chasing
Mm.
tail. So that's
Busy men
crazy.
don't usually free up; they just move on to new projects.
I'm sorry.
Busy men, they don't really free up; they just move on to new projects. They become more busy because they're productive, so people give them promotion, give them more responsibility, so they get even more busy. Yeah, they don't get less; they just keep going.
Wow. Bridget, I'm gonna mod you up. That's crazy work. I cannot believe you just said that.
Yeah,
I
beware, Finland mod.
I just don't. I just don't understand.
What part don't you understand?
I'm gonna let another panelist reply to you when we get to open panel. But if we can get to 10K, so we can go to open panel.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing?
Okay. Who just said that?
Me, I said it. Do I
Okay.
do I just
Well,
pick a
there's
topic?
ladies in front of you. Undo. If you can read off the first question and answer it.
Yes, and also, would you share talk about what is the drama of Meg dating that guy? Like, what's the drama of it?
What do you mean?
Talking, bro.
People have a problem with her dating this
No, you
man.
got to answer. You got to read the prompt, man.
Oh, I'm also asking if the host can explain the drama, but I can also read the prompt as well.
I got the answer to the question when y'all are ready for me.
Okay, you guys don't. Okay, you guys don't be mean. We're just getting started. I want you to stand on business, but come on. Everyone that's just coming up, share the live out to 20 people. Undo. Go ahead and read out the first question, answer it. You can expound to the Meg situation if you would like.
Black men, BLK men are unable to be monogamous, and I say it depends on the man. And the ones who don't want to be monogamous, I wish they would be honest with themselves and with their partners, because polyamory, there are many polyamorous communities. There's a lot of information about it. You don't need to be ashamed. There's a community for them. So I wish they can just be honest with themselves. Maybe they need therapy for that, because there are SMEX positive therapists who can help them with that exploration as well. And so I've been seeing the stuff about Megan, like, just very loosely. I don't understand, like, is she a mistress, or is he a mistress? So I don't really know what the drama is with that one.
Okay, well, we'll talk more about that, I guess. Let's go to. So wait, hold on. So your answer for the question is some of them can be monogamous, basically.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna come back to you. Tether, if you could read out the first question and answer it.
Black men are unable to be monogamous. I think we can be. I think we can. It's just gotta find the right fit to the right woman. You know, a lot of these women now today, they're 304. They not monogamous they self. So it just depends on the situation. But as far as this need to be said, like black women dating white men, y'all should date white men. You should date whoever you like. But as far as me, I only like to date white women, Asian women, Puerto Rican women, because they take care of themselves and they the best looking women on the planet. So let the black women do what they want to do. I'm gonna stick with my Puerto Ricans and Asians and whites. I land my plane.
I second that. I second that.
Thank you, my brother.
Why are you sitting up here lying?
I'm a third that as well.
They need to hit
Hold
that
on,
gym and
Tether.
lose,
You
lose
landed. You
weight.
landed. We're gonna give you a turn. You guys,
Put
let's get
forth
it to
that for you
10K.
guys.
Hold on, everyone, please mute for a moment. Let's get it to 10K. We're gonna go to open panel where you're able to rebut people or respond. Let me tell you the rules because I see a lot of new people. I usually go live earlier in the day, so you're probably just catching me in your algorithm because I'm up late tonight. But let me say this: TikTok friendly language, no profanity. Please say BLK, white tea, etc. I allow debates, even president's debate. Be specific on who you're rebutting if you choose to do that. Also, I don't allow any disrespect to me, the host, but I don't really police anything someone says on the panel. As long as you don't disrespect me, I'm not going to police what you're saying. New mods, if you could start dropping mod announcements. You guys are regular here, so you kind of see what the regular mods would be dropping, or you can just follow the announcements I am dropping and start dropping them. Right now, the goal is 10K, and support the live goal. I'll say a couple more things before we go to open
Can I
panel.
go deeper into what I was saying, ma'am?
Well, you already gave your introduction. Save that for open panel. Bridget, if you can read out your first question and answer it.
Black men are unable to be monogamous. Some are, yes, they unable to be monogamous, and very few can. Very few, but majority of them are not. They can't be. I don't understand why, but they just can't.
Wow, that was
Yeah,
groundbreaking.
I think they like to be can't be monogamous because they like to put themselves in different women. Basically, it makes them feel good. Like it makes them feel big. It makes them feel important to have a lot of bodies on their belts. So that's what I
Wow.
like about that.
Well, thanks for coming up to the panel. You can start dropping mod announcements. We're gonna just let you test out being a mod tonight. Aries, if you could read out the first question and answer it. Ari? Aries? Okay, I'll come back to you. Mark? If
Good evening.
yeah. Are you? What's your age, race, and pronouns?
40, male, he, him.
And your race?
Mexican and white.
Okay, so why are you agreeing with other men that you don't date BLK women?
I'm answering the question. I don't need to be black, white, Mexican to answer the first question.
No. When Tether said he doesn't date BLK women, you're all like,
Ah,
hey, third that on me, and you're not even BLK. Who gives you the right to demean BLK women?
because I agree with him. I don't date BLK women either. I
Nobody
date what he
cares if
dates.
you date BLK women.
Well, that's the
You're
question.
not even BLK.
I have black friends. What's
Okay,
wrong with
so
that?
that's demeaning for nobody asked you. We're talking about
Well,
a BLK man for the first topic. That was
okay.
very
If this is a racist panel, I can leave. It's okay.
no, there's very racist of you to say
No,
that
your
about
comment's
BLK
racist
women.
to not
No,
let me answer because of my race.
You try to put down BLK
We
women.
stay on their minds.
Very
It's
rude.
crazy.
That was
It's
very
okay.
rude.
This is why y'all are single, by the way,
This
because
is
y'all don't listen.
so this is a white tea supremacist because it's
So
like
bitter.
you
I'm married to a white
refuse
man.
to try
So
to
bitter
put
and
down
lonely.
BLK women. That was really weird. And the prompt says be okay, be okay, be okay. It doesn't have any white tea in it in this prompt specifically. And usually I let anybody up on the panel, but I'm just surprised that you wanted to second what a BLK man was the value in a BLK woman. You wanted to jump in line and agree with him. That was
Yes,
really weird.
I did, because I agree with his statement. Am I not allowed to agree with a black man?
But who cares? Like, who even dates you?
I have a wife. I'm married.
Okay,
She's
so
black.
No, no
you have a
one's checking for
wife, you're
Mexicans.
married, she's black,
Yeah.
but you just said you don't want to date BLK women, but you're married to a
I
BLK.
wanted to. I want a divorce, but I'm scared to do it. So I know where he's coming from.
Plus, this man is a troll.
And can you answer the
This is crazy. So you have a wife, she's black, so you're coming on the internet.
So I know how these men feel because I've dated.
So
I married a black
hold on,
woman.
everyone stay on mute when I'm talking, please. So you're literally coming on the internet because you're mad at your wife.
We live together right now. We're separated.
I'm gonna move on. Bridget. Okay, your picture changed. It confused me. Ari, are you there? Bridget, if you can start dropping mod announcements inside the comment section. Okay, we're gonna go to open panel. This is weird. You guys, I don't drop people. You guys can drop people. Send a money pow pow if you want to drop anyone. Put their name in the chat. Me and my moms, we don't drop people. It's up to you guys to do drops. So let's start open panel with Greg. Greg, go ahead and expound on your point or address anything that was said.
What exactly? You said you were confused about what I said, and I wanted to
Just go ahead and
address that.
expound. Another thing is on my panel, I'll go to someone else. So Cash App for questions. Send $5 Cash App if you want to do questions to me or to anyone on the panel. Right now we're here just trying to flow the conversation. So if you don't have nothing, I shouldn't have to tell you what to say. Levi, if you can start open panel.
So I just want to expand. No, I'm not going to expand. I'm actually going to comment on what the first panelist said, the previous panelist. He just stated that he just rathers to date white women or other races. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, because he didn't have anything to say when this lady up there preferred or she wanted to divest. So she did. She's married to a white man, I'm doing the same thing too. I just recently started dating white women, because, I was taking your advice, I'm taking black women or BLK women's advice. So I don't know what the problem is, but do you know what? I just think that there's really a problem. I do actually know what the problem is. Black women want to control BLK men, and it's never going to happen. We're too strong-willed. We are too strong of men. We are the epitome of God. So you're not going to be able to control us. I'm just telling you that from now. So do you know what, black men? I do implore you to go and date other women out there or other races, even though black women are beautiful. But that's what they're telling us to do. So let's just follow their lead. Right, host?
Let's keep it out under 2 minutes. Panel's open. I'm not going to say nothing to you. Hassan, share the live out to 20 people.
So, does anybody know the Meg situation? Like, what's the drama with Meg dating this man? Why are people mad?
No one knows that.
Can I
that
speak?
conversation. No,
Okay,
no,
Cash
no,
App
no.
for questions, you guys. We can start putting that in the chat. I'll put it, and then the new mods can start putting it.
Can I
Hassan, if
speak?
you're serious, you have to put it's open panel. Open panel.
Okay.
Nobody needs to ask. Let me reset, you guys. So once it's open panel, just go ahead and chime in anytime. Once someone starts open panel, just get in once they're done.
I just find it
So
I
I
find
asked.
it
Let me
really
just give this rule really
interesting.
quick. Let me give you guys the rules. I'm not sure if you can hear me. Once someone lands, just go ahead and go. The person
Did,
that's
but I was
talking,
muted
I'm talking. That's why. And you need to cash out for questions.
for the panel.
You need to cash out for questions. You'll see it in the comments. Everyone sends $5 tax questions. So on my panel, cash out for questions. Yeah, that's how my live goes. So let me continue the rules. When you're the one talking, just say you land your plane so the next person can go, and everyone will know you're done. And if you want to do any questions, that's fine. We'll platform your question and have everyone answer it, but send $5 to the Cash App when you want a platform question. Okay, moving right along, we'll start open panel with Faith.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I find it real interesting. I mean, on this app, all over social media, I think for the past 10 years, Black men have done nothing but degrade Black women all over social media. Now my algorithm is filled with Black women either married or dating or in committed relationships with white men. I don't know how my algorithm got that way, but I'm very happy to see it. And it seems to be this uncomfortable shift where Black men are not able to take their own medicine. They keep wanting to flaunt, dating white women and Latinos or whatever, but it's just not hitting like you want it to hit because we've seen the passport bros, we've seen it. Like your threats and the triangulation is it's not working. And so, yeah, someone who is successfully married to a white man, someone who encourages other Black women to do the same, like I just don't have the energy for it because I've been on both sides. And so, the triangulation method, y'all have to come up with a new, pimp psychology to get Black women back in line because it's not working. And I'll land right there. And I might just head out too because I feel like that's gonna irritate them.
Okay, well, I mean, just stand on business. It doesn't matter who gets irritated.
Yeah,
Okay, but
obviously
panel's
she's not.
open.
Yeah, obviously she's not. She's
Yeah,
not.
go ahead. I agree with it. I don't see why anyone would be upset with you, my
And
babe,
I was
your
talking
babe.
first. I was talking first. Like I said, there was no threats there. I don't think there's any threats by any passport bros or any BLK men. When they're asked why do you go to other countries, it's because of certain behaviors that they don't like. If you don't want to hear the answer, then don't ask the question,
She
right?
didn't.
So I wasn't talking about that.
Just let him
So
land. Let
so yeah, just
everyone
let me
land.
land, please. So I'm trying to tell you that BLK men are going to go out and they're going to date. They don't care about the reaction because we already know how BLK women feel about it. They're very vocal about it. And they can lie all they want. It's not the reaction that we're trying to get because we're going to do it anyways. That's all I have to say.
Wow. Why are you guys so quiet? I'm gonna drop some people
He
and
didn't
refresh.
say he landed.
Yes, I
He
did.
muted his mic. Next time, say you landed.
Okay, the king has spoken. Is that better?
Okay, let's go to the new guest because I'm not sure what's going on with y'all.
So I wanted to answer the prompt. Black
Thank you. Give
men
me give
are
me 1 second.
okay.
Um, Hassan, go ahead and read out the first question and answer it.
Um, Black men aren't able to be monogamous. Can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead. If I didn't hear you, I would say something.
Um, well, listen.
All right.
Let me answer. Let me answer. I had to think.
Shay, if you can share the live out to 20 people, everyone coming up needs to share the live out to 20 people. Hassan, I'm gonna drop and block you in a minute. I don't know how you're gonna ask me to be a mod and you like try to be so annoying.
Like, damn, chill. I'm trying to answer the question. You
Don't talk to
muted
me
me.
like that. Read the prompt and answer it. I'm not about to play with you.
All right, black men aren't able to be monogamous. Well, it's very easy, you know. For example, um, you look at other black women not able to let us be monogamous. You know, we we so we so desired and coveted. You know, we so wanted. We can't even breathe out here. You know, we just we're the most desired. So everybody want a black man. I land.
Okay, wait 1 second. Go ahead and read out the second one and answer it. Hassan. Facts over emotions. Share the live out. You'll be next. Hassan, go ahead and read out the second one and answer it.
Black women need to be colors when dating. Uh, Most of the time, y'all are. Yeah, that's how you guys choose this anyway. It's the light skin versus the dark skin. It's it's the Chris Brown versus the Morris Chestnut. Yeah, y'all already picked like that. That's your psychological way structure of choosing anyway. So it wasn't until Black Panther culture
Chris
and Black and
Brown
Not
over
Proud.
Morris Chestnut. Is that what you just
Yeah,
said?
yeah, that was a figurative figure of speech to let you know how the black woman chooses. Yeah, it's the light skin versus the dark skin, and I just wanted to give you a picture. Um, like I was saying, it wasn't until black being the black of the berry that melanin culture started rising. Then I started seeking for dark skinned man, a black man. But yeah, I've always been colorist, especially in our community. Don't get me started.
Most craziest thing I ever heard. Since on this topic, I've never heard. Well, actually, I never seen someone make up this topic like I did. So, okay. So, BLK women need to be colorists when dating. You said BLK women been colorists. They'll choose Chris Brown over Morris Chestnut. I totally disagree. BLK women are not colorists at all. And some would say, hey, it's time for us to start matching y'all energy. But we'll move on for now. Bridget, I'm gonna bring you to the comments. If you could help, just rotate announcements and mute anybody being disrespectful in the comments to me. Other than that, we don't have to police them too much. Um, Shaby, I think your name is. You can drop the
Babe.
first one and answer it.
Okay. So black men are unable to be. Oh, it went away. I think I said monogamous. I think 50% of the population of black men are not capable of being monogamous. The other 50, yes. Black women need to be colorist when dating. No, I don't think they should be. But can black women be colorist when they're dating? Yes and no. Black women should date biracial black men instead of black men. No, I think black women should date their preference. They should date who they feel they want to date,
Let's go back
whatever
to the
they're
first
attracted
one. I'm
to.
not sure why you're going through it so fast. Could you expound on the first one?
So I believe that 50% of the black population of black men are capable of being monogamous, because I'm a 50-50 person. And I believe the 50% of black men aren't capable of being monogamous. I think it really depends on the person and level of discipline that they have when it comes to sex and just being promiscuous.
Well, we want to say SMEX.
Oh, yeah. Okay, sorry. Because I'm new to the rules and stuff like that. And then black women need to be
Wait, hold on,
colors.
hold on. No. I thought you were. Let's just stay on number one. You said
Okay.
that BOK men are able to be monogamous, at least 50% of them?
Yeah, because nobody knows the whole population of black men, right? So we can't say, oh yeah, all black men aren't capable of being monogamous because we don't know that. So that's why I say, like, yeah, maybe 50% of the population are capable of being monogamous. Other 50% are capable of being monogamous. I'm just a 50-50 type of person because I feel like that's fair. I don't know the whole black population of men, so I can't say that they all do
Because
that.
you're a 50-50 person, then you're just going to throw out a random number.
I mean, 50-50 is fair, right? I mean, should I say 80-20? I don't know, like, the whole population of black men. I just think that it's fair to say 50% of black men more likely are capable of being monogamous. Other 50 most likely aren't. I don't want to give a full 100 because I don't think that's fair. I think it's fair when it's 50-50.
Wow, that's mind-boggling.
I mean,
Chef, you just came up. If you can share the live out to 20 people, facts over efficient. Waiting for you to share the live out. Uh, your fave. What's your thoughts on what Shaby said?
I think it's a politically correct answer. I think Black women, like I said, were very gracious and kind, whereas Black men don't mind being savages. So I think she's just being a typical gracious Black woman, but I don't think that's the truth at all.
Do you think that would benefit her at all?
Her being gracious?
Her having this mindset to be so gracious towards BLK men, yeah.
I think it's a feminine attribute, and so I think as women, it does benefit us to have that kind of I don't know, disposition. But I don't feel like as Black women, it benefits us as much because we're not dealing with typical men. We're dealing with a very different demographic of men. So
What?
it's nuanced.
You don't think that maybe makes things worse for BLK women?
To be gracious, I do. I think there's
I don't
levels
think
to it.
gracious is the word. It's really maybe naive.
That's the exact word
I
we're
wouldn't
looking
say
for.
that. I wouldn't call her naive. I think
yeah, I was about to say, why would it be naive though?
It sounds a
Like,
bit
why would that be your
naive.
perception? Why would that be?
Sounds a bit naive to me.
Because you can't
But why? But
generalize the
why? I
entire
just
population off of one
elaborate if you
opinion.
can.
When it's my turn, I'm finna break it down for you. Be patient.
No, it sounds a bit naive to me.
But
But
why? Could you
I don't
elaborate on
police
that?
the panel. You're welcome to have your own opinion. Okay, let's get into 20K, and this is how we continue to coddle our men, and probably why they're in the position that they are, at the bottom of the patriarchy, because of this whole gracious. It's naive. It's troubling our community. We
I
need
I
to
think
also
I
be
feel
think if
like
you
But
say
I
black
also
men
feel
elaborating
are
like
at the
on why it's
bottom,
naive, you just
that's
keep
your
saying it's
thinking
naive.
though.
But like,
I
It's
just
ignorant
told
for you
you.
to say
I
that.
just told you because it coddles them and it enables them. That's what I just said.
Yeah, but you can say
it
that for
coddles
any.
them
You can
more.
say that for
Hold
both
on,
men and
facts
women
over
though.
fiction. 1 second. I just gave the reason, but we'll
Yeah,
move
but you can
on.
say that
I
for
have no
any
argument. I
gender
mean,
though.
that's just
That's
your
not a gender
perception. That's how you
specific thing.
feel. Okay.
Okay, yeah, my panel's about standing on business. I don't. It's not for you to take personal, but because everyone wants to be so nice and tiptoe, I'm gonna say it.
yeah.
Because my panel is about standing on business. When you come in here, it says controversial topics, real people, real answers, raw answers. Okay, so we don't tiptoe over here on my live. So it was very naive, and it's enabling and coddling our men is a problem.
Hmm?
So again, I only step in when I have to. Otherwise, I act as the host. If another panelist say it, I don't
Wait,
have
if
to say it.
someone doesn't agree with you, then
Facts
they're being
over.
naive?
Shut up.
Confused.
This had nothing to do with you. You weren't in the
I'm on the
conversation.
panel though.
Okay, but it wasn't even your turn to talk. So what are you going to do? Double team me?
I'm
Like
not
it
double. I'm
wasn't
just
your
asking,
turn.
are people opinions validated
You
or no?
you just came up here. It was not your turn. So
I'm
for
asking
you
you,
to
are
jump, no,
people's
no, no. You
opinions
can't
valid
ask
or
something
no?
when I wasn't talking to
You
you.
just said her opinion
And you
isn't
need to
valid,
cash out
basically.
for
You saying like,
questions.
oh, since you don't
You
think
need
like
to
me,
cash out for
you're trying to
questions.
coddle men.
He said
You need
naive.
to cash
Everyone
out for
doesn't think like you,
questions.
host, and you got
Nobody
to
was
understand
talking to
that.
you. You're not going to double team. Like you need to answer the prompt.
I will. Black men aren't
Okay,
meant to be
so when
monogamous.
I call
No
on you,
man
you
is
need to
meant to
answer the
mess with
prompt.
one
I
woman.
didn't call on you yet.
But white men, Asian men, and
You're
other
literally
demographic
coming
of
up
men
to
can
try
do
to
it.
jump me.
No, they
Like,
don't.
Guys,
Asian men
but
have at
it's
least
Yes,
two
they
to
okay.
three
do.
wives.
Look at the
White men
stats.
have at
You
Look at
have
the
least
no
two
stats.
to
Look
freaking
Can't
at
six.
wait
their
his
right.
position in
turn.
Man, what are we
society. Look at
talking
your
about right
position in
now?
society.
Bridget, mute him or
That
mute
white
her.
Guys,
man is
it's
cheating on you. You
okay.
happy because you got a white man.
You can't
Okay,
wait your
sister.
turn. You have no discipline.
No
She's allowed
discipline.
to have her perspective on my opinion. I'm not upset. I mean, it is what it is.
Everybody has the right to have their own opinion. My panel is about standing on business. But I do allow debates, even presidents debate. With that being said, um, Cameron, are you Lovely Lane under a different profile? Let's start dropping mod announcements. Chef Q, do you want to? Can you mod right now? Do you know how to mod?
Yep, I do.
Okay, I'm gonna mod you and just do the same thing that you usually see me and my mods doing. I'm
Yep.
just gonna mod you up. But if we can get the likes up to 20K, that's the
Then
goal
we got
right
all the single mothers in the comments trauma dumping and shit.
Plan at all.
Okay, I was like giving an announcement. If you can hold on. So, yeah. So if we can get it to 20K, everyone, if we can get the likes up to 20K, that's where we should be now. If you haven't seen a Daily Heart Me, please do. If you like real conversations, definitely follow me and send a Daily Heart Me. I do not police my panel. You do not have to worry about being dropped because you don't agree with me. I'm here to have real conversations. And I'm not going to always agree with you. You're not going to always agree with me. I try not to debate my host. I leave that up to the panel. I try not to debate as a host. I leave that up to the panel, really. But sometimes I will if I feel like I have to. Facts over. Go ahead and read out the first question and answer it.
Black men aren't able to be monogamous. I feel like men aren't supposed to be monogamous. We produce almost 2 million sperm seeds or sperm cells every time we ejaculate for a reason. A woman gets impregnated and she has to wait 9 months for a reason. You see that? A man is supposed to be fruitful. So you cannot use this whole white man's ideology of only talking to one woman, because when you go to the motherland, they have 3, 4 wives. You go to mainland Asia, they have three,
Exactly what I
four
opened
wives, and
with.
they are called concubines. And you can look this up.
Just your discipline.
So I don't, man, shut your bitch ass up.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. We can't say that on the panel. No
Oh,
profanity.
my bad, host. Man, shut
Take
your
clip from the
female
panel.
dog ass up.
Green hearts
Hey,
in the
now back to
chat.
what
Can
I
I
was,
get
back
four
to,
people? Hold on, hold on. I need to drop you and bring you back. We got to reset. Can I get four people to put green hearts in the chat? And everyone, please mute. Oh my gosh. Go ahead and come back up. TikTok friendly language, you guys. Oh, this is mind
After
boggling.
that, please, can I address him?
No. Wait till open panel.
yeah, you gonna wait after me. Like I was saying, men aren't supposed to only talk to one woman. Like that's you could try to do it, but your mind is going to always lust for other things. No one can do the same thing over and over and over and be okay with it. You just can't. That's why people fall out of love because, bro, you're doing the same thing over and over, over and over, over and over. You're gonna get tired. Now to the next question,
Okay,
black men.
wait. Let's stay there for a minute. You said that BOK men, well, all men, but we're talking about BOK men, releases thousands of tadpoles,
Millions of sperm cells when they
millions.
ejaculate.
Wait, hold on. I gotta censor it. That's why I said tadpoles. So they release millions of tadpoles. This is why they need multiple women.
Yeah, basically, I have so much of my seed to give out that it's like, yo, if I impregnate one person, would I have to wait 9 months until she's not pregnant to be with another person? No.
Okay,
And I
why?
think that's
Okay,
kind of
let me ask
selfish
you a
for a woman
question.
to
Let
even
me no no.
say
Now I'm
that.
about to get upset. Now, you know what? Now I'm about to get upset. This is mind-boggling.
Host, calm down.
BOK men are $1 billion behind in child support, and you talk about you need to spread your seed.
Actually, the white man leads in not paying child support.
No,
You
it is
should do your
BOK
research instead of
men.
trying to pander to these white
It
people.
is BOK men.
Want me to
Listen,
show you the facts?
hold on. Facts. It's my turn to talk.
Man, I'm finna show her.
It's my turn to talk. Like I was saying, why would you want to spread your seed around town when half of you guys, let's use Shaby's logic, half of you guys can't even take care of your children that you do have. And a lot of times you're driving the woman to the AB clinic.
Responsibility.
You guys are using Plan Bs. You're the highest buyers in Plan Bs. Go ahead and respond, Facts.
Actually, the highest buyers of Plan Bs are white women and Hispanic women. And you want to know how? Because I work in the CVS and I
Cause they
see them. I
no,
see
you don't
them
have any
buying this.
stats on that. I don't want to
The
hear it.
white woman will buy birth control 10 times over than the white woman. Want to know why? Because the white
You
woman is
don't have
doing
any
what?
stats on
She's
that. I don't
cheating.
want to hear it.
What do you mean? You don't want to hear the facts?
I don't want to hear it. You're lying.
I'm lying because
Because you work at
my opinion is
CVS?
different than yours?
Hold on, Facts. Because you work at CVS?
Yeah.
Okay. But you want to have you want to spread your seed with a CVS check?
Who the fuck said, bro? I'm a security
You
guard, bro.
just
What are you
said you
talking
work at
about?
CVS.
Yes, for the security guard.
You
I'm a
want to
security
spread
guard for
your
the
seed with a
CVS.
security guard check at CVS?
Who? I make 25 an hour. My check's good, baby.
This is mind-boggling. Leap
Hey,
and
don't worry about
lizard.
my pockets. Worry about yours. I don't get on TikTok and tell people to
Listen,
shut a
we're here to
lie.
have a conversation. You brought it up. We're going to talk about it. Don't be mad now.
At least I'm getting to the bread.
Don't be mad
You
now.
can
You
hate
brought it
yourself
up.
for
We're
that
going to
one. I'm
talk
getting to the
about
bread,
it.
baby.
Don't get
I
mad.
got what, 10,000 in my account right now, though.
You
You
bring it
can't
to
say
the
the same.
panel. Listen, you bring it to the panel. We're going to talk about it. Don't be mad.
Okay, let's talk about the fact that you're most likely a single mother.
Let's talk about the fact that it doesn't matter whether I am or if I'm
And you
not.
are,
I don't
because someone
care.
who
I
wouldn't would
don't
have been like,
care
I don't got no
what
kids, dummy.
someone that works outside CVS has to say to me. I don't care. You work outside CVS and you want to spread your seed.
Host, calm down.
And
Calm
you
down.
can't even play child support.
Black man
And you hold on,
left
no,
you, so
hold on. Then on top of that, what do we have in the background? We have a smoke alarm going off. You can't even change your battery. You can't even afford
with
a
my
freaking
BM.
battery. You can't. I'm tired of you.
Yeah,
You're
with my
part of the
BM.
half that Shaby's talking about. You're
Host,
part of the half.
I didn't leave my
I'm tired of it. I'm tired
host,
of you, Facts.
relax. Hold on.
No,
Relax.
I'm not going to relax because he's going to sit up here and get upset over information he brought to
a
the
single mother.
panel.
Don't get mad at me.
No,
Don't get
you
mad at me
listen.
because your dude left you. What you get mad?
Listen. You're making up stuff, but I'm telling the
You're not
truth. This is information you actually just gave me, and you're upset about it. You're working at CVS, but you want to spread your seed. How about you go get a degree or a trade? You're working at CVS, bruh, watching women.
25 hours.
Not on top of that, you're watching women buy Plan Bs so much that you have a data analysis on how many white tea women and Latino women are buying it because you're watching women. You sound like a perv too. You're at CVS
I'm watching the
security guard. Oh, she got another Plan B.
registry. What are you
Oh, another Plan B. Oh, another Plan B. Like you sound like a weirdo. Why are you watching women every time they buy a Plan B? This is
Free will, love.
disgusting work.
Free will.
This is disgusting work.
Free will. I can do that.
No, you have free will to be a perv. Yeah, that's mind-boggling.
Watching
Fact,
people.
I'm done with you. I'll come back to you. Squilla and York, if you could share the live out to 20 people. Chef, if you could read out the first question and answer it.
Yeah, BOK men are able to be monogamous. I
You know your face wide as
Oh,
shit. Oh
listen,
my
be
mama, man.
quiet.
Stop
It's not
talking.
your
relax,
turn.
man.
Relax.
Relax, man. Chill
Can we
out.
new mods? Start dropping mod announcements. Do I
Yeah,
need to
show a
make
little
another
discipline.
mod? Who can be a mod and drop mod announcements right
I
now?
can.
I don't know about
Most
you.
I've been nothing but respectful host. I follow your rules and I share 20 times. I share more than 20 times.
You don't know the mod announcements. You're new here. I'm talking about somebody that's been here who knows my mod announcements.
If somebody drop it one time, I'll learn it.
Okay, we'll see. I should have two mods here
Single
right now.
mothers mad in the comments.
Okay, facts. Just wait your
They
turn.
so mad though. Y'all are so mad
Okay,
that
Chef,
your D
go
left
ahead.
you. How
Chef,
you
go
gonna
ahead.
get mad because somebody don't want to be with
Facts
you?
over fishing. Just let
You
somebody else
ain't the
go. You
prize,
could blow
love.
your steam. You could blow your steam in a minute. Okay. While Chef is going, you could go. Never mind. I'm not even gonna
yeah,
say what I
chef
was gonna
drop. Yeah.
say.
Can I address facts?
No, Chef just had to reset his theme.
Oh,
Go ahead, Chef.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm back. I don't know what happened. So let me say this first and foremost, because it's only a small
Can
percentage of
you?
men.
Okay. After you say what you're gonna say, if you could read it out and answer it, but go ahead.
Yeah. Okay, so I did read it out. Okay, BLK men are unable to be monogamous. So I kind of I agree with it. And the guy down
No
below.
comments on drops, Greg. Mods,
Yeah,
mute this for 5 minutes. Change your settings to 5 minutes and mute people like that for 5 minutes.
yeah. The guy down below, he kind of said something that made sense, but a lot of what he said was totally inaccurate. But when it comes to most men can't be with just one woman. That's the reality of it. And if a lady get lucky and fall into that small 10% of men that can actually get with them and be married and not cheat and be faithful, then that young lady has got lucky. It's like basically hitting the lottery. So now you know what the lottery looks like when you hit it, and the chances of you hitting it is rare. And that's the reality of it. And then the other young lady, she said it was 50% of men that she thought they could actually pull this off. I was honestly blown away that she said that. But that's part of the problem with women. And I didn't want to say that she was naive, but we have to call it, and we got to stand on business for what it is. That was simple naive to think that 50% of the men in the world can actually be faithful. You got to be crazy. Like, that's absurd to even come to the table thinking in that manner as a woman. I can see a man being saying that because that benefits him. But what benefit does that give a woman? Absolutely nothing. Because if she did any research, she wouldn't even come close to saying 50 out her mouth. So 50 is not the number. It's more so close to 10. And that's being
To
graceful.
the single mothers in the
Nah,
No,
I
no,
ain't
comments.
no.
pandering
Let's
to
This
let
man is
him
nothing.
pandering.
land. Let's let him
No, just
land.
don't start
Hold
crashing
on.
out
Before we
and being
start doing
triggered.
rebuts, wait for people to land. Let me say this why you stop. Right now, we should be at 30K. If we could get the likes to 30K, we have three new mods: Bridget, Udo, and Chef. We're gonna do a tip mod for you guys tonight because all my other day mods are asleep right now. So we can start dropping mod announcements and help orchestrate the live now that you guys are mods. Double O, could you mod the announcements because you kind of know how things work here? But yeah, let's get it to 30K. Go ahead, Chef.
And so from there, and this is part of the problem. I ain't got to pander to no woman. My character is my character. The traits of who I am as a man, God put those in me. I just fostered them and understood them. You see what I'm saying? But it doesn't make me better than no man. It's just me just recognizing them and knowing how to move with them. It's called emotional intelligence and being able to control yourself. Something that you haven't been able to display. I don't pander to no woman. It's about just being a man and standing on business. And I'm not gonna sit over here and continue to sugarcoat it for you guys and roll right along with y'all when y'all out here just dogging women out. and treat them this way and that way. No, y'all don't know how to be faithful to no woman. And the average woman, if you run across a man, think that he gonna cheat on you until he show you otherwise. And that's the reality of it. Until he prove himself. If he prove himself, then you can open up one eye, but keep the other one. Don't close both of them. And I land there.
Could you go to the second one?
Oh, can I answer that first one? Can I respond back to that? Okay, I just want to say
Chef,
this.
if you can go to the second one.
This
Yeah.
dude, Chef, is one of those dudes
Okay,
who
no,
only
no, no,
talk to
no.
single
Let him
mothers, though.
answer the
You
second
know them
one.
trick ass dudes who the single mothers be looking for?
It
He's the
don't
type
matter.
of
You
person.
can't move me
That's
out my
why he's
square.
saying this,
So
bro.
you
He
can
ain't
go
gonna tell you
talk
the
to.
truth,
So
bro.
you can go talk to one of
Men
them
cannot be
YNs.
monogamous. They're going
So
to
you know
cheat
those
on you if you think
YNs
your
that
man
don't
is
have no
talking to you
job,
alone.
and
That's
then
why y'all are
them
single
guys that
mothers
be
because
working
you
in
Facts.
those
think
little
Hold
you're the
small,
only
on.
one.
simple minded
Literally.
jobs. See, then
Yo,
you can go
hold
and get
on.
them to crash out on you. You can't get me to crash out on you, buddy,
Bro, what are you
because
I'm
what
saying
you
the truth. I
saying,
don't
it
care about
don't
no
bother
crashing
me.
out, bro.
You see what
You're
I'm
paying.
saying? Because you just like the average guy that
Hold
come
on,
up
You
Chef.
stop
and
muting
say
me,
the
host,
One
same.
please.
second.
Yo,
Everyone,
facts.
hold
Hold on.
on.
Hold
Hold
on.
on, because that's something that can happen in open panel if you guys want to rebut each other. I asked. Thank you, double. I'm gonna mod you. If you can help mod the live for me tonight. You can let me know if you want to be one permanently, but for now, I just need some mods.
Host, you're modding the devil herself.
Okay, you guys, we should be at 40K by now. If everyone can help us get it to 40K by helping get the likes up. Everyone everyone knows the rules of my live. I don't drop people, I don't block people, neither does the mods. Double, change your settings on your when you mute people in the comments to 5 minutes. So you have to go in your settings and change it to 5 minutes. Please mute people saying disrespectful stuff to me. Okay. Whew, this is interesting. So we'll just move on because I'm not understanding what's going on here. We're gonna go to the new guest. Squilla, if you could read out the first question and answer it.
Black men are unable to be monogamous. I don't believe that, but all right.
Expound, please. Stop.
Just come on, man. You know what I believe that, man. It's just the opinion, you know. I don't believe that. Black women need to be colorist when dating.
Basically, don't talk to dark skinned
Go
men,
to
which is
the
crazy
first
as fuck.
one and please answer the first one. What you mean? I know what you believe. Like what the heck? We're here on TikTok.
Okay, our black men are unable to be monogamous. They are able. That's what I feel. They can love. Yeah, love one person. Yes. Um, what? Black women need to be colorist when dating. What does colorist mean when you say that though?
You don't know what colorist means?
I don't use these terms, baby. I'm not.
Basically, light
Hold
skin
on,
over
hold
dark
on, hold
skin.
on,
That's
hold
what it
on, hold
means.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Why are you guys doing this to me tonight? This is mind-boggling. Squilla.
What up?
All
I'm
right,
teaching.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
just
know.
be nice.
I
Okay,
don't know what
so
colorist mean because I ain't never used that. I'm a black man. What's colorist? I don't know what that is.
colorist is when you literally choose a lighter skinned people over the darker ones.
I don't do that. I love all color
Incorrect.
black people, so I'm
Incorrect.
not colorist.
It's not about you. It says be okay. Women need to be colorist.
I don't know what color they need. I don't know which color they need to pick because some women like light skin do, some women like dark skin. That's their preference. I don't know which one they should do.
Okay. All right. That's fine. If everyone can support the live goal, we're at 0. Also, if you want to drop someone, send them money pow to drop them. If not, just support the live goal. I do have daily rankings that I need to reach on TikTok. So if you're enjoying the show, go ahead and support. Also, send a daily heart me if you haven't sent a daily heart me. Right now, the goal is 40K. I have 3 new mods. If y'all can start dropping mod announcements and keep your eyes on the chat, I do appreciate you guys for chiming in. Uh, right now, we're going to start open panel.
Excuse me,
Remember,
host.
open panels like this: no profanity, TikTok friendly language, Cash App first if $5 if you're going to ask a question. The Cash App will be inside the comments, rotated by the mods. If you're the one talking, please say you land your plane when you're done, so other people know you're done. Keep everything shorter than 2 minutes. Remember, you can always go again, but do not talk over 2 minutes whenever it's your turn.
Excuse me, host. I got a
Let's
question
start
for
open
you.
panel with no, if you're gonna ask me a question, you're not starting open panel. Let's
Well,
start
I
open
don't want to
panel
start a
with
panel. I just had
Chef.
a question.
And Moz, put the Cash App when you drop the Cash App for questions. Go ahead, Chef, if you can start open panel.
Yeah. So back to
Yeah, this guy just talked though.
Yeah, I mean, so Levi, you can talk, buddy, because the thing is that I don't want to really listen to you guys, and then so since you actually made me a mod, it's better for me to be able to kind of get down below because these guys up here talking nonsense, and just the idea of them crashing out when a man comes up and actually talk facts of reality of what it is. And just like they want to go and be passport bros and all that, that's fine. Go and do that. Nobody cares about none of that. You see what I'm saying? And then to say that I still love my BOK women, but I'm still going over here, or I'm following they lead because they said they saying this and saying that. Like, make that make sense. You see what I'm saying? You're a grown man. You should be following your own lead. Why would you be following what a woman persuading you to do because a sector of women feeling some type of way? You see what I'm saying? No, it's a level of frustration. You see what I'm saying? Y'all want to control women, and these women don't want to be controlled. That's just the reality of it. I think they
Women are
easy.
supposed to be
No,
controlled.
no, no. That's part of your problem. That's why you ain't gonna never have no good woman. You'll have your
Name
woman,
one
but
good
it
woman
Let's
won't. It
leader.
let
don't
him
matter.
land. Remember
I'm
the
not finna
rules.
crash out with you guys. Okay, this part of the problem. You see what I'm
Sir,
saying?
didn't you
You
say that
want
you're
to,
gonna go to the
but
comments? Just
but
go to
look
the
how you
comments.
guys
Okay,
act with
Do
listen,
your
women.
job.
Levi, let's keep the hold on, you guys. Stop interrupting Chef. Chef, could you just stand on business and let's have the conversation? But everyone does need to land their plane in 2 minutes.
Yeah, so me standing on business is that these guys are not committed to saying that they want to be in a one-on-one relationship with a woman. So most women need to move with cautious when they're dealing with these guys. Period.
Finally. Yo, anyways, whatever Chef was saying, like, I understand what Facts is saying. He is pandering a lot, right? He's just saying that in our nature, we are not monogamous. We are not like that in our nature, right? So, Chef, I understand what you're trying to say, and you're trying to, get the favor of women, but it's not going to happen. You're ancient now. You need to get down there, prepare your coffin, because these are new. This is a new day. So, like,
Facts, Levi. I agree with you.
yeah, I land my
Wait,
plane.
wait. Question to the host: Black women should date
You
biracial
need
black men
to
instead of
to
black men.
cash out five
You're
dollars if
gonna
you're
be a
asking me
single
a
mother
question.
regardless of who you
Cash
choose to
out
date.
$5 if you're gonna ask
White
me a
man
question.
leaves single white woman to be single mothers. You think you're gonna be different because you're black?
Cash app $5 if you want to ask me a question. Put Polly, you need to share the live out to 20 people. Everyone does that comes up.
Can I say something? I think I find it interesting that it seems as if some people don't know the difference between facts and their own emotions. Facts are verifiable, and not much that what you said we could have verified. So no. And with regards to the prompt and monogamy as a whole, I mean, the problem here is that the question speaks about monogamy, but it's kind of clear that the undercurrent is about cheating as opposed to true monogamy. And if we're talking about cheating, there are research. I don't really put a lot of stock in it because research where the men and women gave anonymously, of course, say that whether or not they cheated or not. At any rate, what they found out was that the cheating rate between men and women was only 2 points. Men was like 29%, and women was 27%. So it seems as if we're both struggling with this concept of monogamy, or at least rather being faithful. So the idea that
That's
men
not
are the
true,
one with the
Greg.
problem.
That's not true.
What's not true?
Women barely. First of all, that stat that you're bringing up is not talking about BOK people specifically.
Yeah, it's talking about men and women.
Okay, so we don't know how many BOK women is even included in that stat, first of all. Secondly,
Don't
hold
cheat.
on, I'm not done. So because of that, if we're talking about BOK women, right, you can't even use that stat. So while you're trying to act like you're the smartest person or you're the sharpest tool in the shed, you're not. Okay?
Okay.
Because we are talking about BOK women, Greg.
All right.
Secondly,
So
hold on,
that
I'm not done
okay.
responding.
Go ahead.
Secondly, when BOK women cheat, unfortunately, I'm not justifying any cheating, but it's usually only to cheat back. They never initiate it.
Delusional.
I
Never.
need you to mute. I need you to mute. I need you to mute. Relax. Moth, mute him. This is ridiculous. You keep unmuting. Dark King, share the live out to 20 people. Greg, go ahead and finish what you're saying.
Yeah, that was wild. This whole never. I mean, do you know every black woman?
Well, I
This
don't
is
mean
crazy talk.
absolute. Okay. I said
Well, you use
rarely.
absolute words.
Okay, so rarely. Now move
Okay,
on.
even that you cannot prove.
I
And see,
said
that's what I'm
rarely.
saying. This is the difference between facts and feelings. So she feels like
You just
she has
came
no
up,
facts.
Greg. You just brought up a stat that's not even talking about BOK women specifically.
Well,
Stop
let
trying to
me
act like you
rebut
know
because
how to
you're.
debate properly. Go ahead and land your
Let me
plane.
rebut because you're monopolizing the
Go ahead and
time.
land your
You
plane.
know.
I'm not here to
Yes,
like
and
pick.
so
Close your legs
here's
and you
the
won't
issue.
hate
I'm
black
not here
men.
to debate you. Like, come on, there's other people on the panel. This dude is so
So
mad.
it's the stats was just about men and women. We don't know if it applies. I cannot see why it wouldn't apply to BLK men and women just like equally as it applies to whoever
Because
the group
that
was.
stat, you need to go ahead and go do a deep dive and see
Yeah,
who
the
was
culture is
actually
not that different
surveyed.
for us to draw any conclusion
Yeah, you
that
need to see who
you
was
can't
actually
draw the
surveyed.
conclusion that they're gonna do
You're
something
talking over
different as
me.
though we're talking about different.
You need to see who did they interview with this, okay? Who were they actually surveying on? You don't know the percentage of BOK women that was included, so that stat is just thrown out. You need to come with something else. We're gonna go to the next
Okay,
person.
stop talking over me and allow me to
Greg,
talk.
no, you said what you said
I
already.
did
You
not
brought
get a
up a
chance to talk.
stat.
What you did is you
Hold
monopolized the
on, Greg,
conversation.
you brought up a stat and you can't even tell me the percentage of BOK women that's included in that stat. I'm talking.
The
I'm
conversation.
talking.
Yeah, you took it over because you didn't
Okay,
want to
I'm
hear what I had to
talking.
say.
When I land, I'm going to let you go ahead and please hurry up and land your plane. Because you come up here trying to debate with me the whole time when there's several different people on the panel. But you don't debate none of them because you just want my attention.
No one was trying to debate
Let
you.
me
You
finish what
thrust
I'm
yourself
saying,
into
Greg.
it.
I'm not done. So, you don't know what percentage of BOK women are included in that stat. Neither do you know the specifics of BOK men that's in that stat. You cannot use that in this conversation because this conversation is about BOK people. Go ahead.
Statement, and I'll tell you why. For one, it's more culture than anything else. As much as we like to think that the African American culture is that different, it's not that different from the broader American culture. So it fits.
No,
The
it doesn't.
difference is minimal. The percentage.
No, you're making that up.
Let me finish.
Okay.
Levi, be
The
quiet.
percentage is me. I mean, why are you muting me?
They must have muted you by mistake. Go ahead.
No, it was a mistake. But let's keep going. So yeah, I mean, when you bring up ridiculous points, expect them to be challenged because they're ridiculous.
Go ahead
So
and
at
finish
any
what you're
rate, it
saying.
says that.
Right, so I
At any rate, the
challenged you,
position
Greg.
is that. Let me finish, ma'am.
Interrupting.
Can you control yourself?
Can you?
I'm doing a good job of controlling
Just
myself.
stutter.
You, on the other hand, You and Ellen clearly
Okay,
have a
let's let
problem.
him land. Let's let him land. I'm gonna put a timer on him because he's going over 2 minutes.
So the point is the overall point is this, that if those numbers were to be believed, and given that we have nothing else to go off of, I think we just might as well accept them. It's not saying that 50% of the population is engaging in extramarital affair. What it's saying is that the number is somewhere around 30. Again, this is anonymous. There are people probably lying. Sure. I don't think the number bumps up to 50%, though. I think, if anything, it probably bumps up maybe 5 or 6%. I think that's the margin of error. We can debate that. The point here is that the majority of people are comfortable being monogamous and comfortable not cheating on their spouse, on their partners. And the other point is that men and women, black or white, as long as they're American, because the study was done here, that's all we can really say, is that they are cheating on each other equally. Period. And I land.
Don't cheat just to say that's that. Just to,
All right, we're gonna go to the next guest. Polly, if you could read out the first question and answer it. Let's rotate other comments, like the light goal mods, and also send money pow pow to drop. Go ahead, Greg. Not Greg. Ew.
But Polly, hey, hi, everyone on the panel. The BLK men are unable to be monogamous. Um, that's not true, but I will say that it's this mentality that men are naturally not monogamous, which is not true. But it's the fact is that lack of integrity and lack of character is accepted by many men, that this behavior is okay. If you decide to have a relationship with someone who wants a monogamous relationship and you have no intention of being monogamous, you're just a jerk. You're useless and you're wasting their time. So you deserve the criticism. Did you want me to stop there or keep going with the other comments?
So you said that you believe BOK men can be monogamous.
They can. I think many choose just to cheat. And or someone like myself who chooses, but I'm openly um practicing polygamy. So
So when you
I
say
don't waste a woman's time.
polygamy, for those who may not know what that means, can you clarify? That means multiple
Oh, so
wives?
yes, I have multiple wives. They're all aware of each other. I don't believe in cheating. You can cheat in polygamy. Some people think you can't, but you can. um but that's what I do, but I'm open and honest with everyone
And how
in my
many wives do
relationship.
you have?
Three. I currently have three.
in your
Hold
country.
on, Levi, be quiet.
The thing is that
Don't
yes, it's
respond to
true.
him. It's not his turn. I'm talking to you. Please do not respond to him. Levi, why don't you wait to open panel to say these things and have a proper conversation? It's really annoying. Dark Knight, we're still waiting for you to share the live out to 20 people. Polly, I wanted to ask you, aren't you proving the prompt that you're unable to be monogamous? That's why you chose poly lifestyle?
Uh, Let me say that I wasn't necessarily completely happy. I didn't feel like I was being myself when I was practicing monogamy. So I just decided to, be open about my lifestyle choice.
So it's safe to say that you're proving the prompt as a BOK man.
I would say not that I was unable to, because I could be faithful and I could be in a monogamous relationship. I just wanted more as my relationships changed.
So you could be, but you just don't want to.
Yes.
Um, okay. So let's just change the prompt to BOK men could be, but they just don't want to. Either way,
Yeah,
it's the
I could agree
same
with that.
dang thing. You guys do not want to be faithful to one woman. This is
I Yeah.
ridiculous.
Well, I choose to be faithful to my partners, and so I mean, I could have more women if I wanted to do that, but I don't. I choose to be faithful to them, and they're
And do
all
you live in
consenting.
Africa?
I'm currently in Africa. Yes.
Okay. And no, I'm not going to ask you that. Okay, so you're in Africa. Okay, we're going to move on for now.
Ask him what country.
No, that's his privacy. You keep doing that, Levi. It's not even funny. Um Amber, if you could read out the first question and answer it.
Sure. Hi, everybody. Black men are unable to be monogamous. I agree with that on a holistic level. Matter of fact, on every level, I don't think they're able to be monogamous, but black women need to be colorist when dating. I don't think black women should be colorist when dating. I think it's just a form of micro ageism. So I think if you do end up being colorist, I think you're equivalent to being racist. Sorry, aces. Black
Okay, let's go
women.
back to the first one. You agree that BLK men cannot be monogamous. Expound.
Okay, so clearly from listening to all the guys on the panel here, they are incapable of actually having some sort of self control, or some sort of respect for themselves. Because for me, I believe that SMEX is a spiritual thing, and spiritual transference is a thing for me. So if you go and be with somebody that probably has depression, I don't want you coming back to me after you had somebody that had depression on them to come back to me and transfer that kind of spiritual energy towards me. I don't want that. I don't want anxiety. I don't want none of that. That's why I really despise cheating. And from the time somebody cheats on me once, I'm ready to drop you straight up. I don't want to hear no excuses. I don't want to hear I'm sorry. I don't want to hear it was a mistake, because if it was a mistake, right, you wouldn't have done the necessary work to be able to cheat on me in the first place, right? I already think one woman is already enough. You already have to handle one woman and everything about her. So why go and cheat and have multiple people to basically what, stress you out? I don't think it's necessary. And that goes vice versa. So that's what I meant by, I think that a lot of men try to make excuses for the fact that they can't be monogamous. And I don't think it's a really good excuse. I don't think it's a good excuse at all, actually. Like, it's a very poor excuse, because everybody's capable of being committed to one person and being able to have the discipline to be
So
committed to
BLK
one
men,
person.
they're capable, they're just choosing not to.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, let's start open panel with your fave because she just came back up. But panel's open, you don't have to ask me to talk.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with her. I think, like I said, like statistics, you can observe like Africa, Caribbean, America, like the behavior overwhelmingly is the same. Are there outliers of men who have self control and committed? Absolutely. But I think generally you see the same behaviors. And I don't think it's a man thing. I had to leave before I was just getting irritated. It's not a male thing because largely white men, Asian men, Hispanic men, other demographics of men seem to have a better sense of sexual self control. But there is something unique about Black men in that there's just a lack of discipline. And that's not just me saying that. That is other Black men saying that. That's scientists saying that. That's just our observation. Like the Black male ego is not going to want to hear that, but we can all see what's happening. And I'm tired of us coddling and acting like it's not what it is. Like, we do have to be honest with them. There's a lot of fatherless children out here because we're not being honest. So I'll just land it there.
More like other races have lack of, increase of ED, or yeah, erection dysfunction. That's the reason why. And probably your husband probably has that too. That's the reason why he's probably going to be faithful to you. I think that's really dumb for what you just said, but I'm just gonna land there.
How are you gonna say that her husband could possibly have erectile dysfunction when in actuality he probably is a perfectly very normal, capable man? He just chooses to be monogamous to his wife because of probably moral beliefs. That's not your place to speak on her husband, and I thought that to be very disrespectful.
Anything to obfuscate accountability. They're just unable to take accountability. So I don't take it personal.
Blame it
It's
on
laughable.
everything other than themselves. That's just the whole point I was trying to make. It is instead of actually him just saying, well, you're right. Maybe we should be able to just sit back and observe ourselves and be able to reflect and take accountability. He just literally blamed your husband for what
Yeah.
exactly? I don't know. I thought it to be rather disrespectful
My
and
position.
very,
Take it,
very
take it as disrespect.
unalphabetic,
Take it
if
I
as
I
feel
may
sorry
say.
disrespect.
for them. I
Take
don't
it
take
as.
it personally.
So,
Anyways, I don't really care. All I'm trying to say is you're speaking from his point of view, right? Men, all right, naturally like to have multiple women. That is how we are. You are speaking from a woman's point of view, saying we should handle one woman. Why shouldn't we be handling women in the first place?
So Levi, I as a human being like to eat candy. If I was a kid, I'd eat candy from sunup to sundown. I recognize when I grew up and, got some wisdom that's probably not wise to eat candy from sunup to sundown. There's consequences to eating candy. I can get diabetes, I can ruin my skin, I can gain weight. It seems like you all are unable to just kind of take that next step of seeing the consequences of your action. Yes, men like sex. Yes, men like women. But there are consequences to being reckless with your penis. Why aren't you guys able to connect the dots?
okay.
Cash App for
So,
questions. Um, Mountain, if you could read out the first question and answer it. And also, the likes are moving by slow. If everyone, all the mods, all the supporters first, and then all the other people new here, if you guys can team up and help us get us to the goal. I've been streaming for over an hour. The light goes on zero. Mods, remind people that we don't have a live where we just sit on zero. So mods or anyone can help start the show with supporting the live goal, also encouraging guests to get the likes up. Because right now we're on zero and we're falling behind on the likes. But the conversation, the live is very entertaining and it's a very interesting conversation. So let's support the platform. Let's go to Mountain. Read out the first question and answer it.
Okay, it says BLK men unable to be monogamous. And I think that's crazy. I don't think all men cheat, but they do. And I don't understand the difference between a BLK man and a YT man. If a BLK man can cheat, why can't a YT man cheat? Like that
You need
just
to cash app for questions. Otherwise, just say your point if you don't have the $5.
yeah. Oh, I got a lot of $5, but I refuse to cash app you $5 on a
Okay,
on
the rules are cash app for questions.
Okay, well, I didn't even mean to come up here, but I'm happy that I am because this is ridiculous. And all y'all are riding a coattail instead of y'all telling the truth about the situation. How is everybody so against the BLK man? Like the BLK man is not the only man that cheat. So why would I choose a YT man and he's no different? And y'all talk about statistics like the BLK man, we are way more powerful than the YT man, and I don't want nothing pink. So y'all is tripping. Y'all is tripping real bad.
So you think that this first question is incorrect?
I
You think the
wouldn't
question
say
is incorrect?
I wouldn't say it's incorrect, but it's just categorizing the BLK man and the YT man is no difference in men. All
It
men
don't say
cheat.
nothing about white team men. It's just talking about BOK men.
Yeah, but y'all kicking the BLK man back in when y'all the question I would have should have been worded completely different. Do y'all think YT man cheat? Like y'all kicking
No,
your
we're
own
talking
people
about
back
BOK
in.
men.
Yeah, and that's not a good thing. Y'all kicking your own people back in instead of pulling us up. Y'all pushing each other down. Pull each other up. Show love. Invest in your man. Do the right things. Love on him, and maybe he wouldn't cheat. Just
Love
give
you.
him something to want.
I love you, Black Will.
Okay, so wow, this is interesting. So
Hmm.
maybe so as a collective, BOK men are monogamous.
I wouldn't say no. All men are no. All BLK men are not monogamous, but it's some BLK men that are monogamous, just the same as white T men. All white T men are not monogamous, just as it is some that are. You know, you can't categorize everybody like this. All is an opinion. Like it's an opinion. But at the same time, like we can't kick our own people back in. We gotta lift each other up. We the only race of people that do that. Like them white tea people, they stick together. They pull their people up. You don't see all the bad stuff that they got going on. And Einstein and Epstein's and all them crazy people. Um, Elvis Presley, he did what he did to Priscilla. He made a whole movie and they praised him. But R. Kelly did the same thing and people kicking their back in. I ain't saying he right or he wrong. But our people need to come together instead of kicking each other back in. Like, we need to uplift each other, not kick each other back in. Why I gotta be about the BLK man? Why can't it be about the white T man?
Um, wow, this is mind-boggling.
Yeah, you've been boggling my mind all since I've been in here. I can't believe the stuff I've been hearing you
Eve
say.
and
And
lizard.
then especially about the guy who worked at CVS. How could you down talk
I'm gonna
him
need you to relax. I'm
for
gonna need you to
working at
relax.
CVS? No,
Hold
I
on, hold
cause,
on, hold
cause
on,
you
hold on, hold
you
on.
you could get
I'm
me
gonna
out
need
of
you to
here.
relax because I
I
want
ain't
you
mad about it.
to be able to stand on business, but I'm gonna just need you
I
to.
always do.
Okay, I was just gonna need you to relax because right now, and let's not over mute, you guys, new mods. It's a free panel. I let people stand on business. Uh, okay, let's get it to 50K, you guys. We're almost there. What I was saying was what happened to him. I'm not about to discuss that. He's not here. But you're welcome to answer the prompt and stand on business. I am. You just came up. Share the live out to 20 people. For everyone else, it's open panel. Everyone knows the rules of open panel.
I think that was a great comment, and I think it's not. I don't think she's naive. This lady who's married to this white man, I don't think she's naive. I think she is deceptive, intentionally so, because there are way too many strip clubs, too many places where white men go and cheat, and not just here, but in every country that they live in and every country they visit under the guise of war. So to say that this group doesn't cheat is beyond naive. You'd have to be really, really slow. So I just think she's a liar. And moreover, the same is true for Asian men. They are also as promiscuous as anybody else. In fact, I remember when I was in Hong Kong, there was um, com- these ads that were in the train station reminding these men to use condom when they go visit the prostitution houses. That's kind of like crazy if you ask me, but it just shows you how rampant it was. That they felt the need to just blast it everywhere. So yeah, it's kind of a really, so nobody's that slow. So she's clearly hateful. Her entire position is to hate on black men.
Who are you saying is hateful?
I
Actually,
agree.
both,
Levi, I'm
because
not talking to you. I'm
the
gonna drop
the
you,
lady
Levi.
above me who is married to the white man and projecting her
Okay.
hate on the black
Okay.
community.
All right. Panel's still open. Make sure you guys say land your plane when you're done. You got to share the live out to 20 people before you can join the conversation.
I land.
I know
Okay.
you already shared your live. You know if I shared your live. Have I got over 20
Amber
people
is
because
next. You need to go
I'm
to
on
the
the
comments
web
with that.
and all
Go to the comments with that. Amber, go ahead.
Okay, so I have listened to what everybody said, and Mountain, I don't think the prompt was necessarily to bash black men. It just highlights that there is a problem that needs to be fixed within the black community. I don't necessarily think it's more to bash PLK men or to put them down or whatever the case is. At least that is not what I'm up here for, because I believe that every man cheats, right? We see that every single day on the internet. So I don't think that's necessarily what the prompt trying to indicate. But what it is saying is that BLK men has the biggest problem when it concerns abandoning their families, and this is a statistical fact. This is not just a fly by night fact. This is a statistical fact, right? So I think what the prompt is trying to indicate is for us to be able to try to fix the problem instead of, I don't think we up here to just bash PLK men. So
Let's hear
well, I'm a
Mountain's
black
response.
man.
She's
I
clearly
am.
here.
You need to go to
I
the
PT.
feel
I'm
like
a
comments.
black man.
Hold on, everyone mute. Mods confirm I am
Why y'all on
share, and
me?
he needs to go to the comments with that. Okay. Mountain, what's your thoughts on what she just said?
it's some truth in the statistics that she
I'm in school.
speaking about, but at the same time, they label us as the minority when in all actuality we're the majority. So of course our numbers gonna be higher in statistics. Now, if y'all still believing that black people is the minority instead of the majority, then it's some real issues. So of course our numbers gonna be higher.
okay,
Can
And
but
you
that's
First of all,
expound?
number one.
It's very
Hold
clear
on, I
that
want Mountain to expound.
First of
Like,
all, number one. Can I expound from a black man's view?
I'm
Can I
asking
expound from a
Mountain
black
to
man's view?
expound. What is wrong with this person? Mods confirm I am is shared to live. All mods, let me know in the comments because this is the only reason why he's not talking yet. I'm not going back and forth with him. Mountain, go ahead.
It's you I shared the lab when I shared it.
Mountain, if you could expound on okay, let's go to the next one. Matter of fact, be okay. Women need to be colorist when
Can I
dating.
speak?
What's your thoughts on that, Mountain?
I shared. Can I speak? I
I feel
shared
like
it again. May I speak?
you could date wherever your heart desire, where whoever you choose to be right for you is right for you. But for me, I don't want nothing other than a black king. That's just how I feel. And I feel like we
Do you
attract what
have
we
a black
are.
king? Are you married
Okay.
already?
No, I'm not married already. I'm not. I'm
Okay.
not. A black king.
You looking forward to doing that?
Um, if I'm looking for it, yes. When it's aligned, when the alignment is right, yes. When I'm aligned with a black king, yes. When he's sent to me by the
How old
universe,
are, if
yes.
you don't mind, how old are you?
I'm 30.
Okay. And do you know, according to most of these black kings, they believe you hit the wall?
Say that again. I'm sorry.
Do you know, according to these black kings, most of them view you as you hit the wall?
But what about? See, that's the
That's,
thing.
that's not
It's
true.
certain people. It's certain type. You
I
attract
am
what
be
you are.
quiet.
You attract what you are. So if you attracting them type of people, that's because that's who you are. Like I don't attract them type of people. Like the people that I deal with, I don't attract them type of people. That's why I'm where I am today. Like you attract what you are. So
Do
you
you have
know,
any children?
no, I don't have children.
Okay. Have you? Why does everyone unmuting? If I'm talking, you guys please stay on mute. So I listen on my panel. We stand on business here. I see a lot of new people, but the other people we know we stand on business. I like to have real raw conversations. So, how many A Bs or Plan Bs have you had to take?
I haven't had no ABs or Plan Bs. Actually, I'm celibate, and I've been celibate for the last 5 years because I refuse to just give myself to anybody.
Okay.
I the right one haven't found me yet. And I'm actually not looking. I'm trying to find myself. So the right one haven't found me yet.
Okay. I'm trying. Why am I being nice today? I don't understand this. Let's get it to 60K. If everyone can get the like, I mean, I'm a nice person, but I'm usually very
Don't be
straightforward.
nice. Nice,
No,
nice, not
no, no,
good. Be
no.
a kind person. Don't be
I'm
nice.
nice, but I'm straightforward, and I might, upset some of you guys, but it is what it is because I have to stand on business.
As you
With
should.
that being said, we know why you probably have the rhetoric
You're
you
complete.
have because you don't even know the difference between celibate and abstinent. So you kind of ghetto and ratchet, and you drop to the comments. You've been dropped by a money pow pow. Again, Mountain, you've been dropped by a money pow pow. I do not do drops. Um, Anyone in the live can do a drop. So whether you're a mod, whether you're on the panel, whether you're in the comment section, you can do the drop. So it's a money pow pow to drop. And Mountain, you were dropped with a money pow pow. Anybody wants to save Mountain spot so we can hear what she has to say with the definition of celibate and abstinent? Doesn't seem like she knows the difference. I'd love to bring her back up. But again, I don't do drops. You guys are in charge of drops. Um, Leon, share the live out to 20 people. You'll be next. I am. Go ahead. You. Oh my gosh. I'm so annoyed by you.
Thank you. Thank you very much for letting me up. I'm not gonna stay up here long.
Okay, well then what you come up here
I
for?
just
If
think
you're
that
not
you're
gonna come up here to
confused.
stand on business, what you come up
I
here
come up
for?
here to speak about
Nobody
the
wants to hear
topic.
you
I
just
come
come
up
up
here to
here
talk.
and drop.
I come up here to
No,
speak
no,
about the
no.
topic that you have
Nobody
on
wants
the
you to
board.
come up
But
here
you
just to
don't want to
talk
hear
and
the truth.
drop.
You want
No,
somebody to agree
no,
with you
no,
because you
no,
don't even like your
no,
own color.
no,
You don't even
no.
like yourself. So
Nobody wants
that's
you to
why you
come up
speak in
here
the
just
way
to
that you
say what
speak.
you
It
gotta
ain't no
say
no
and then
to it. It's the
drop.
truth about it. And I'm
No.
gonna make sure that everybody know this because I'm gonna talk
No,
about
no,
you every
no,
time I go
no,
live.
no,
Host,
no,
You
respect your
no,
don't want to
no,
know
elders.
the
no,
truth.
Host,
no,
respect your
no,
elders.
no, no,
Please.
no, no. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. You're on mute.
One of
You're
those
on
men that
mute.
hold a
You're
black
on mute.
man back
You're on mute.
because you
You're on
don't even
mute.
have no
You're
faith
on mute.
in your.
Listen, I'm tired of you. Why are you so grumpy? You such a
Host, just
grumpy
respect the
old man.
elders. Just respect the elders, please.
No, he's mean. Look at him. Look at him yelling on mute. Look at him. He's going off on me. You see this? This is what you want me to respect. This is what you want me to respect. Oh man, tell me. Tell me. Tell me more. Go ahead, I am. You're
Do he
right.
even know?
Leon, I need you to mute. Mute Leon. He always being annoying. He trying to show off he's standing in front of somebody else's Range Rover. Go ahead, I am.
Girl, I'm at home. Girl, what are you
No
talking
weapon
about?
formed against me shall
You need
prosper.
to grow
Go
up.
ahead, I am.
You need to grow up and become mature because
No,
you're a
I
lost
am.
young
I'm
lady.
trying to tell
You're lost.
you.
I ain't got no
No,
more to say.
no.
That's a
You
lost.
already said a lot, and we're
You're
going
the
to the
one.
next
You
person.
are the problem.
You already said a lot. We're going to go to the next person. I'll let you talk a long time. Leon, share the live out.
You
I
become the
am. You have
problem.
more than enough time. We're going to go to the next
You're the
person.
ones that's going to go.
I
People,
am. Wait. You already went. You already went for a long time. It's
Host,
open panel for everyone else. I'm
yeah,
tired.
just let him go. Let him go.
whining. There's you whining,
Why? He's
and we're getting
lying.
rid
Yes,
of
I
the
can
people.
mute him if you need.
He's already talked. He talked for a
He
long
knows
time.
visible.
Say you about to pop a blood vessel.
Let's get it to
No, I can't
20K.
because you keep muting me because
Okay,
you don't
I
want the
am. Let's
truth.
give you 2
You
minutes.
want the
I
truth. You want to
am. You
get
get 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. Go ahead, I am. 2 minutes for you. Go ahead and read out the prompt and answer it.
make money, but you don't want it. You don't
Go
want to get
ahead.
to
Read out the
20K
prompt
so
and
you
answer
could
it. 2 minutes.
unite your people. You have a serious problem, young lady.
Why? You
You
ashamed of
really
yourself?
need to
This
grow
is
up and
you. That's how
become
you
mature
look. It ain't
and
my
find
fault.
out who you are. Right now, you have a European mindset, which means you've been
Go
raised
ahead
and been
and answer
around
the
Europeans a lot.
prompt.
You don't know how to think.
See, this
That
is
nigga
how
got a
The
these
prompt
men
is
act. These is these BOK men. This is how they act. He can't even answer the prompt. Look at him.
bro.
Grumpy and bitter.
Let him go, man.
No, grumpy and bitter. Look at him. He's mad. I can't make this
monogamy, babe,
up.
sweetheart. I'm with one woman. I'm not looking for a bunch of women. I have never.
Let him talk. Why y'all mute him now? Y'all overdoing it, mods. It's not even me muting him. Look at him. Look at him going wild. I can't make this up. All right, thank you. You landed?
European. You have no idea how we live
Did you
before
land?
we integrated. You're talking things that you don't know. You need to grow
Did
up and
you
be mature and
land?
shut your mouth
Sir,
and listen to people
sir,
as they come and tell
sir.
you in the truth. I ain't got much to say to you. What is
All right.
your? Yeah, I ain't
Did
got
you
much to say to
land?
you. You need to change your name because
Okay. Okay,
you're
we're gonna
not.
go to the next person. Cause you just want to talk to me all day. Answer the prompt.
The belt's gonna come out. I'm telling you.
Going
Answer the
on? Who's
prompt.
flirting with you?
You're an enemy.
Let's move on to the
You're on the
next
street.
person.
You're an enemy to your people. If I see
You're
you
an
on
enemy
the
to
street,
your
I have.
face. You're an enemy to your face.
Yeah.
Your face the enemy to my
Listen.
eyes. Your face the enemies to my eyes. No, because you're rude. You're rude. You're a rude old bitter man. Your face is the enemy to my eyes. And that's not right. Turn your camera off.
Yeah, yeah,
Turn your
I'm rude because
camera
I speak the
off now. Turn your camera off now. That should be
truth
against the law.
because I speak the truth
That
about
should be
you.
against
I'm
the
rude because
law.
I
That should be against the law. Turn your camera
know
off.
that you are deceived.
Turn
I'm not
your
afraid
camera
to let you
off.
know
See,
that
this
you
is why you
phony.
want to let him talk. Maz, mute him. I'm done. I'm done. Because all he does is
You're
yell
an
at me.
enemy.
This
You're
is
an
how
enemy. You
he
should have been done.
see
You should
that
have
all
been
you
done
do
before.
is yell. He comes here every day and does this. He did this yesterday. He does this every day. This is BOK Men leader.
I
This is
don't
the
like
wise old
liars.
man teaching the young man.
Enemy.
Mod, can y'all mute him? We're going to the next person. He's upset. I can't deal with it no more.
Host, I don't have mute power, but I'm very effective.
Olodo.
I can't.
Yeah, I have mute power.
I
I can mute
am. No, you
when
don't
somebody.
have mute power. Talk about you don't have mute power. I am. Just stop. Give it a break. Take a break. Go drink some water. Relax.
Shut up.
Go drink some
If
water.
you shut up, I'll
Relax.
shut up.
I gotta move on to the next person. Can we get it to 60K?
Come, let's change the bed, buddy.
Oh, I can't. Leon, are you gonna answer the prompt? He needs to calm down. He's too angry for me.
I know.
Oh, you need to.
Let's change the bed.
Yo, huh?
All right, Leon. Okay, let me drop Leon. He's not saying nothing. He just comes up here to annoy me also. Okay, panel's open, you guys. Anyone but I am, please.
So, so Trini brought up the situation about fatherless homes, even though the prompt
Now he's
has nothing to do
laughing.
with
He having
fathers.
fun. He just
I
want a
think
young
it's part
thing.
of, which further amplifies the fact that this is not a conversation about monogamy. It's a conversation about cheating, and when they're losing
Right,
that
real nigga in the
conversation,
house.
then they'll bring up stuff like
Lower
fatherless
down.
homes as opposed to engaging with the topic.
That's
He's out of control. Can Ahmad just stay on his box? No self-control.
no. You
And
just keep.
then nobody's dropping nobody. I'm getting annoyed. Like money pow pow to drop. 30 rounds. Share the live out to 20 people.
No,
Let's start
no,
open panel. Let's start
no, me.
open panel with undo.
Like,
Panels open.
It's been a while. Oh my goodness. This life, the guys have been talking about every which thing, but I really liked what Amba was saying. I believe she made the most sense out of everybody. So I agree with her. I wanted to hear her speak more.
That's not how this panel works.
Yeah, if you're a rainbow, just say it. But like,
Panels open, Levi. You're not gonna do low vibrational. Like somebody chime in on the topic. I'm getting annoyed.
I wanted to respond to, I think, something Greg said, that I'm just hateful and I'm deceptive. I'm honestly not. I spent a lot of my youth like being really pro-black, but I had to come to terms with the fact that it was a waste of time. And as a woman, it is a luxury to be able to choose the best man for the job and the best men who are providers. And so I had to just choose myself and choose, who I thought was best. And so it's not that I'm hateful, it's just that I'm not willing to coddle and, you know, appease you guys' ego. Like, I just want to be honest. And the whole world sees you, but it's like everyone's tiptoeing around you. So I'm not being hateful, I'm just being honest.
Honestly speaking, I would have to say, if you believe that that's the best option for you, then by all means, sister, like, I really salute you, honestly, because I don't see race, I don't see color. Last time I checked, everyone bleeds red. Everyone has to go 6 feet under. So I am not about that life. If you want to, you could date whoever you would like, baby. Like, I don't get why they're all like this. If you want to stop acism, you have to be the person to stop it from you. That's what I believe. But everybody is clearly not on the same page as I am. So
All right, let's
this
get
is
it to.
clock.
Hold on, Greg. 1 second. Let's get it to 60K. Everyone in the comments. Let's take a moment. Let's take a commercial break and just get the likes up, because we're like way behind on the like goal. Everyone, please stay on mute and help get the likes up, so the panel and the comment section can go ahead and help get the likes up. Thank you, Polly. Thank you, Levi. And let's go ahead and power tap. If you haven't sent a daily heart me, go ahead and send a daily heart me. I want to welcome everyone to my live once again. When you come in, you get a message. It says controversial topics, real answers, real people. If you like to have real raw conversations, come on in. And I meant every word of that. This is that type of live. You won't be policed on what you say, and I'm not going to police myself on what I say. Now, I apologize for what happened with this older guy, but he comes to this live and crash out and think he's going to yell at me like he's my daddy, like ever since yesterday when he first discovered my live. He did it for like a whole hour yesterday. So this is why I reacted to him, because I don't know who he thought he was yelling at. But me and my mods, we don't drop anyone. So if you want anyone dropped from the panel, send them money, pow pow, put their name in the chat. They will have to take a break. Let's get started with 30. If you could read out the first question and answer it.
Okay, all right. How you doing today, poetic? That's first things first. How you doing tonight? Black men are unable to be monogamous. This is false. This is a false statement. I believe that a lot of people are projecting their insecurities and their personal relationships.
Double, you can't do that. You can't start muting people. If you want to drop them, you could drop them, but we can't just mute people in the middle of
Can
the
you tell
speech.
your mods? Can you tell your
No,
I
mods to
he's
just
the
stop being
devil.
said
childish?
it, so why are you saying something again?
He's
That
the
doesn't make
devil.
sense. Go ahead, 30.
All right. So, long story short, she just ran because she knew I was finna get on her ass. I don't like it when especially BLK women get up here and they sit up here and praise YT dudes for doing the bare minimum, talking about some you don't see color. Yeah, sure. I think that's a false statement. I also believe that BLK women, they tend to forget and forgive very easily. That is called pick me behavior. But you guys won't
Now you're
point out
openly admitting that a lot of BLK women have pick me behavior. Wow, you're finally
facts.
admitting it.
That's a fact. And when you sit up here and you praise somebody because they have a different complexion of you, and you feel like they're doing the Lord's work by dating you, and you make it your whole personality, interracial dating. You make your profile, you make videos, and you make everything your personality that you're in an interracial relationship. That means you don't have confidence in yourself. That's the only thing you got to stand on. That's the only thing you have to stand on. You have no hobbies. You have nothing about yourself that make you special as an individual. Only thing you have is the fact that you're in an interracial relationship, and everybody
Okay,
should.
okay, 30. Can you go to the second one?
Yeah, I know. BLK women need to be colors when dating. That's crazy that a BLK woman would say that's not called being a content creator. That's crazy that a BLK woman would be colors when y'all be the ones crying about men being colors. Y'all be the main ones saying, "Oh, if a man don't choose me, it's because he don't like dark skinned women. Or if a man don't choose me, it's because he don't like light skinned women or brown skin." Man, look, get out of your feelings because you ain't get chose up by the man that you've been gawking over. That's all it is. You're mad because that man chose somebody else and you think it should be you. And the first thing y'all do is say he's being the colors. What is wrong with y'all, bro? Your mind, y'all gotta remember though, these the same women that used to play with Barbie dolls and shit. These the same women that used to play with Bratz dolls. So their childish, immature mind never left. They just got developed. They just developed. That's all it is, bro. So I'm gonna need y'all to understand that when it comes to these women, they like to twerk. They want to drink Hennessy. Don Julio, shake their ass, plaster their breast all in front of us on camera. You know what I mean? They want them bundles.
All right, 30. You're not going to disrespect me. I don't know what is your problem if you want my attention, because this live is not about me. We have a whole prompt with 3 questions, and you just found a reason to make it about me. I know you're obsessed with me, but I need you to stick to the prompt. Sleeping lizards. 30, since you want to be funny, we know you're not monogamous because you be sitting up there flirting with me and you have a girlfriend. And don't worry about my cleavage. You never seen that before? A lot of women have cleavage. Like it's not a big deal. Like why I guess you're fascinated by it. You're paying attention so hard that you gotta mention it. Don't play with me, 30 round.
It is distracting though.
Levi, okay, you guys, seriously. Let's go to Lady. Lady, if you could read out the first question and answer it.
Hey y'all, good evening. Black men are unable to be monogamous. I would have to say I disagree with that statement. I do feel as though black men can just stick to one woman for as long as that woman is feeding into his needs and vice versa. I do, like at this time, I'm 38. I don't know if you are cool with saying ages, but I'm 38. And I tell you what, like when I was younger in my 20s, like it was hard dealing with men that would cheat and talk to other women and everything. But that's only because I do feel as though we choose the wrong people to actually benefit us. So now that I'm older, I have, like right now I am dealing with a man that's absolutely monogamous.
And I mean that's the best I can say. Like, yeah, they're very much so capable of doing it. It just always depends on what you're getting from them and what they're able to bring to you. We are the better half. The man is going to be the supporter, the provider, and us as women, we have a certain role too. So yeah, I do think that we can. But honestly, host, can I make a comment to someone that you had in the
We can.
no black men can be monogamous, yes.
As a collective, you think they can be monogamous?
I do think so. Only because when you meet the right person, that right person is going to change your entire demeanor. They can change your personality. They can change a lot about you. Like for me,
Are
I
you
used to be the
married?
yelling, disrespectful woman, talking crap, running my mouth, yelling, screaming, you
Are you
ain't this, you
married?
ain't that, you don't have. Yes, ma'am, I'm engaged. I'm engaged. Just got engaged about 3 months ago.
And how old are you?
38.
All right. So you believe BOK men as a collective can be monogamous,
Mm-hmm.
and you're using an example of a woman yelling and acting ghetto.
That's not what I said, honey.
You start saying something about women being yelling and acting
I
ghetto.
said back then I was the woman that was yelling and screaming at the black man, telling them you want any. I don't know if I can curse on here, but telling them they want
Okay.
nothing, they weren't worth anything, feeling some kind of way about them. Like y'all, BLK men ain't nothing. That was me back in the day. But what I'm saying is nowadays, when you meet that right person that you come across, all of that is going to go out of the window. That man will change you into being the softest woman. I've been with my guy for a year. I've never raised my voice at him. I'm the softest, sweetest woman when it comes to him. It always depends on how a man leads, how a man treats you. Like that's just what it is. That's how it goes. And that's what I'm saying, sweetheart. Does that make sense?
Um,
Everybody is capable of doing it for as long as they're right person.
I
There's a
mean,
lot of
well,
men who just don't know how to
congratulations,
lead. They don't
congratulations,
know how to lead.
but what I'm trying to see is like, are you basing this collective on your anecdotal experience?
No, I'm not. I'm not. Now, there, I mean, don't get me wrong. There are a lot of men who ain't worth a quarter, ain't worth a dime. But let's not forget, us women have chosen those men. So that says a lot about us and our choosing and what we do, and the type of people that we allow in between our thighs and under our roof in our circle. We also need to be to blame for that as well.
So BOK women need to choose better.
I didn't say just that. I said we also need to hold ourselves accountable for the sorry men. Men are sorry. There are some sorry ain't nothing men out here, but we also need to understand that it's our choice to bring them around us. A lot of men will show you who they are within the first 10 to 15 minutes of you talking to them. They will show you who they are. We just too busy looking at how cute he is, how pretty his teeth is, how much money he got, how nice of a car he drive. All this, we pay attention to the wrong things and we miss those red flags. Even if a guy is simply his phone going off, it's blowing up while you're talking to him. People keep calling, he keep pressing that button on the side of the phone. Silence, silence, silence. We see that. That's within our first 10, 15 minutes of a conversation. We see it, but what do we do? We still literally will keep communicating with them because they cute and they got a pretty smile. We do that as women, and you can't say that we don't. Our eyes look for
Wow.
attraction just like the man's eyes looks for attraction. Seriously.
Okay. ADHD. What's your thoughts on what Lady just said?
I mean, that's very interesting. I do agree that the right type of person can definitely change the dynamic of your relationship, but that's just her personal experience. I think most people just are who they are.
Okay. Let me go to Amber. Amber, what's your thoughts on what Lady said?
Uh, um, I am also engaged, and let me just see. I feel it a lot for the women out here. And just because I myself and you are engaged doesn't mean that there ain't shit men out here, as you rightfully said. Now, I don't know if you read the prompt properly, but it says ah, not can. Those are two different. Can and are two different things. right? The prompt specifically asked, BLK men are unable to be monogamous, not can BLK men unable to be monogamous or whatever. That's not what the prompt is saying, right? So it's not a collective. Everybody is individualistic, sorry, on their own, right? Not everyone is gonna have the same outcomes as everybody else. So as a collective, we do look at statistics. As a collective, we don't see that. So I don't know about you, but as a collective, we don't see that. I'll land there.
Okay, go ahead, I'm gonna let ladies start open panel. Remember, cash out for questions. Your question will be platform, meaning we're gonna make sure we get answered from either the comments or the panelists. Also, people on the comment section, if you want to send any message, go ahead and send it through Cash App that you want read out loud, along with announcement, roast, etc. Just send it through the Cash App. But let's play. Well, not play, but let's do open panel. During open panel, you have to say you land your plane when you're done. If you're the one talking, you guys do not need to ask me, can I go? Because it's going to be open panel. So just go. And when you land your plane, mute your mic. TikTok friendly language, no profanity. And remember, me and the mods don't do any drops. So if you think anyone needs to take a break, you send them money pow pow and put their name in the chat. Again, I only allow my supporters and my mods to support the platform by making decisions on drops, but we won't just drop you because we feel like it as the host and the mods. Let's start open panel with Lady, and let's keep it 2 minutes each.
Yes, in response to, I hope I'm saying your name right, sweetheart, Amber. I wasn't the one that said anything in regard, like as far as collective is concerned. I don't know if I'm able to ask her a question, host.
Cash out for questions.
Cash App her?
No, you would cash out my platform for any questions on the panel.
Okay, well, it's more or less a rebuttal because she mentioned that she had a fiance as well. And so with her having a fiance, I was just curious, like,
okay,
is
you're
she
going to ask the
against
question, then we're going to skip. Okay, you guys, you have to cash up for question. I make it very simple. It's only $5. So $5 support the platform, and then you can go ahead and do a questionnaire with any of the panelists. Let's start open panel with 30 rounds. Okay, let's give him a minute. We'll start open panel.
All right, I'm back. Look, I'm back. Hey, look here. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, ladies, bro. I understand. I understand the notion that you want black. That's what this is all about. This is a cry for help. They just want BLK men all around to do better. But we can't control every BLK man that you run into. I can control myself. You know what I mean? I can take responsibility for what I do in these streets, for what I do in this life. You know what I mean? But I can't take control for your relationships. All right? I understand. That's all these prompts are, fellas. These prompts are a cry for help, bro.
Okay, you listen, you already know my rules. Just answer the question, stay in the conversation. Don't disrespect my platform, myself, or my prompt. Just go ahead
Okay,
and answer the question.
all right. Yes, ma'am. See how respectful I am? BLK women should date biracial BLK men instead of just BLK men. All right, that is crazy because he's still a BLK man. I don't understand the difference. Or I don't understand that statement you're trying to make. Still a BLK man. I think for a fact, right, that you ladies, all right, especially with this prompt, right?
Stop. Why do you keep focusing on my cleavage and the prompt? Just stay in the conversation.
I ain't say nothing about your
Stop
cleavage.
mentioning prompt. First it was the titties, then the prompt. Just stay on the conversation.
I ain't say nothing about your yiddies.
You did earlier. Just stay. That's either or is what you always mention. Stop talking about the prompt. I don't allow that. Keep going.
Okay, all right. BLK women should date biracial BLK men. I don't see the difference. He still, if he's a biracial BLK man,
Greg, shut up.
he still identifies as a BLK man. So there's really no difference. That's just like a BLK man sitting up here praising light skinned women and biracial women. You know, there's no difference. They're still black women. So at the end of the day, you know, you can lay down. It's your thing. Do what you want to do with it. You know, lay down who you want to lay down with. But at the end of the day, right, if you choose to date with a YT person, just know that you're a disgusting piece of and I know you like extra mayonnaise on everything.
What? Panel's open, you guys. As soon as
No,
someone
what the
Yeah,
hell
speaks,
he's
y'all
talking
jump in
about?
and keep the
I
conversation
don't,
going.
I don't know
you
what
know,
he's talking about.
Can you
Host, I
I
ask
seen
want
a
to.
Amber?
5 Cash App
Okay.
to ask Amber her question.
Okay. Oh, I see it now. So, 1 second. Let me do my mod announcements. Give me a second. You guys, we should be hitting like 100K by now. We're really behind. Thank you, Diane. I seen you been tapping. Also, we're at 36 subscribers. Go ahead and subscribe today for some great perks and stickers. With that being said, the goal right now is 40 subscribers. We're only 40 down. So if you're enjoying the show, you're new here, definitely come here for some great entertainment and some raw conversations. Be a part of the poetic family here where it gets raw, it gets funny, and you might end up getting upset, but it might be worth it because you needed to stand on business and let people know how you really feel. So go ahead and subscribe today. It's only a few dollars. Please stay on mute when I'm talking, Greg. You keep unmuting your mic. And also, send a daily heart me if you haven't sent a daily heart me. Shout out to the new mods. Shout out to my tenured mods that's coming in. Let's start rotating TikTok announcements and let's keep this conversation going. Don't forget to support the live goal. I do have a ranking to reach, so these goals that I put, if it expires, I'm just going to live. We're having fun, but at the same time, I do have goals. So Moz, remind guests that they need to support the goal, the uh, the live goal. With that being said, we're going to start with the Cash App question, and then we'll go to open panel. So, um, lady, shout out to Lady for supporting the platform. Go ahead and ask your question to one person or the whole panel.
Amber, I had a question for her. When I was speaking earlier and I was, making a point that we need to hold ourselves accountable for the type of men that we pick and choose, you mentioned that you were engaged and you put a lot of commentary up, a lot of pictures in the background with the yawning and what I was saying as if I was boring you or you had an issue with that. So my question is, as an engaged woman, apparently you have someone that should be monogamous with you. So what was the purpose in the commentary? I don't understand. I don't understand. That's my question.
Okay, and I don't understand your question because if I'm saying that I'm engaged and I'm telling you that as a collective, most black men, statistically speaking, are not necessarily monogamous. Right. How is that unnecessary commentary? I don't understand your point.
Wait,
Are you
hold on.
speaking for
Please,
hold on, are
hold
you
on,
speaking for
hold on,
African
hold
men?
on. Everyone, please mute. Amber, please answer her question. She wants to know what was the yawning emojis and all that while she was talking. Let's stand on business.
Because like you're telling okay, so you're telling women to take accountability for the men that they pick and choose, but why not also extend the same courtesy to men to actually be better men? Like I don't get it. Why
Well,
tell
don't
women.
answer her question with a question unless you're gonna send Cash App. So
I'm
basically,
just
you're
saying
well.
I'm just
Let me
saying
chime in. So basically, you were
mm,
sending the laughing backdrops, the yawning backdrops, because of what she was saying. Just be direct on why you were reacting that way.
The thing she was saying, absolutely. I kind of agree, but at the same time, it's like I don't agree with it because
Give me two
just
things you didn't agree, so she will know what you.
like for instance, when she was basically saying, that's why I put the yoni emoji in the first place because why are you saying why can't you put your accountability on men too for them to be better men to women on a whole? That's why I put the on emoji because, like, sis, we heard this many times before. You sound just like the rest of them. You sound just like the men. You sound like every other person I have ever spoken to in terms of being a male. You sound exactly like them, sis. Honestly speaking, and that's why I put the on emoji because instead of telling men, because this is what the prompt is about. This is what we are talking about,
30, you need to mute.
right? This is what we're talking about. We're talking about men right now, right? We're saying why can't men just be better men? Why can't men just be respectable to women? Why can't men just be monogamous? That's the reason why I put you on emoji because like
So
we heard it
she gave
before.
a generic answer, is what you
Yeah,
said.
like we heard it before. We heard it before.
I'm about to get real xenophobic in here.
Okay,
Disrespectful.
lady, go ahead and respond, and then we're gonna go to open panel.
Yeah, now the reason it's
Start
not
on me and
that I'm
start
not.
on you.
Don't
So
over
we
mute
do it.
mods. Unless I say mute, let's just not mute.
Yeah, it's not that I'm not holding men accountable. What I'm saying is that a lot of things that men do, it is because we allow them to do that. Yes, there are some crappy men out here. I trust me, I know. I've been with them. I have dealt with them. I've seen them. I have members of my family, obvious that ain't worth nothing. It's so hard not to curse, girl, but I'm doing my best. That are worth nothing, and that I can say, my blood. But still, honestly, us as women, we are the stronger vessel. So when it comes down to it, a man cannot make a move on us. They cannot have us unless we allow them to have us. So at the end of the day, we know the signs. I done dated the same type of man probably 3 or 4 times. I'm not saying that it's y'all on the panel. I don't know anything about y'all life, your background, your anything. I'm just speaking in general for women. We've seen the signs. When you have experience in dating, you know what type of guy is approaching you. You've heard it all before. So the only thing that I'm saying, stronger vessel, yes, 30, we are. Without a woman, there are a lot of things that a man cannot do. So when it comes down to it, yes, women should absolutely be held responsible because we don't have to open our legs to these guys. We can tell if a guy can buy us a Happy Meal or buy something at Steak 48. We know the difference. We can tell by the way they dress, they swag, their communication, their conversation, they're just in
Hold on
general.
1 second, lady. I'm gonna let you finish in a minute, and let's keep it under 2 minutes, everybody. 30 round, you've been dropped with a money pow pow. Again, 30 round, you have been dropped with a money pow pow. If anybody wants to save 30 round spot, just send anything higher than a money pow pow. And 30 round, you also can save your spot by sending anything higher than a money pow pow. Lady, go ahead and land.
And just overall, it's us. A guy just can't come up, pull us by the arm, unless you're talking about a weirdo. But I'm just saying, pull us by the arm and say, "Hey, you, bring your butt over here." Me and you, like men approach us. That's usually how it goes. There are some women that will walk up to a man, but the man always approaches the woman. That's how they court us. They show interest in us. So it is up to us. We can't always blame them, but it is also up to us to be smart enough and be intellectual enough and actually, just kind of dig a little bit deeper before we allow these men to snatch our hearts, our bodies, and our souls. And then we hurt in the future because this guy that messed around and cheated on us, disrespected us, and did everything else. And it's like, well, baby, you didn't take your time and actually get to know the guy that you allowed around you. Even kids. I mean, I know females that didn't had a guy around their kid within a week of knowing them. He in the house, he eating the baby cereal, sitting on the couch, ain't got a job. Like, I mean, we do, and I did that, and I'm being straight up. I did that in my 20s. I had a guy I met at Jack in the Box. He lost his job the next day. That man was at my house eating my baby cereal. And I found myself cursing and yelling and screaming because he can't replace my baby cereal. Well, guess what? I picked the guy that got fired the next day at Jack in the Box and let him come into my house and eat my baby cereal. So how dare me be mad and say he ain't nothing, he ain't this, he ain't that.
All I'm saying is sometimes we do have to, understand what's around us and just pick a little bit better. That's all I'm saying. And right there, I land.
So,
Okay,
do you
so
think maybe you have that perspective because of the type of woman you were, and that other women are not really like how you were, or there's not a high percentage of women that are like that?
Yes, ma'am. I can say that just based on my experience, but also me being a woman, as y'all know, we be around a lot of women too. So I've seen it, even with my mom. I've seen it with my sisters. I've seen it with just friends in general. I have a friend, literally, I've known her for 20 plus years, and this girl just can't. Oh my God, she picked the same guy over and over and over. It never fails. The same cheater, the same guy that's gonna put his hands on her. And it's just like, and I tell her, why do you keep going for the same type of guy? You meet him in the same type of environments. Why are you at the club every Friday night, every Saturday night? Why, it's just like, obviously you like this kind of treatment because you're not even trying to go outside of what's normal to you. You gotta, it's like we just have to be a little bit smarter. You grow and you mature. That's all I'm saying. Just grow and mature, and maybe you won't be screaming left and right that BLK man ain't worth the crap. Well, baby, do a little more research. Take your time. Take your time. Get to know him. Let him show you that he's actually worth even meeting the kids or coming up in your house or getting between your legs. We do have to do more work. Honestly, we do. And that's because they ain't worth it.
Thanks for helping
They
out,
ain't,
okay,
Double O.
but I'm
I
gonna land my
wanna.
plane right there.
Okay,
Okay,
let
so
me
to
let me
say,
say this. Let me say this.
mhm.
So, it seems to me that you're trying to send a message to BOK women that maybe they need to be more open minded towards BOK men and try to find or be more accepting and attract the good ones. It seems like that's what you're saying, but at the same time, I just wonder if you have done research on the BLK community and the numbers. We're highest in divorce, and one of the main reasons for divorce is infidelity from the BLK men. So if you were to deal with actual data and stats, it will show that the collective of BLK men, there's a lot of, unfortunately, because I love BLK men, there's a lot of um, negative behavior. So it's not something that we just need to point at women and say, hey, women, you need to choose better. You need to do better. You need to stop allowing these men to eat your baby snacks and etc. There's actual data. BOK women are the highest in femicide rates from the hands of BOK men also. The highest in DV from the hands of BOK men also. So we actually deal with stats and not just opinion and not just our emotions, then we'll say there's a high percentage of BOK women that are dealing with this, meaning it would be a high percentage of BOK men that are committing these acts, which by default would say that there's a slim pickings, but we have to actually do some research. Um, Don, you just came up. Share the live out to 20 people. I'm still waiting for you to share the live out to 20 people.
Oh, I shut it up.
Okay, if you could read out the first question and answer it.
Alright, so BLK men are unable to be monogamous. I don't agree with that. Obviously, you're gonna have different types of men. We're not all the same. We're not all monoliths in how we look at dating. So yeah, you're gonna find BLK men that can be monogamous and those that can't. I think it's as simple as that.
Greg, you can't stay on coffee cup. Go ahead and expound, M.
You
Wait, did
mean
you?
the other ones
Okay,
too, or what?
sorry.
All right, Don, are you ready?
I was checking your facts.
So what do I do? Read the first question and answer it? This is like one
I'm,
of my
I'm
first
waiting for
lives.
you to share the live out. You haven't shared. Everyone does
Oh,
when they come up.
okay,
M,
hold
you
on.
can go ahead and go to the second one.
All right, cool. BLK women need to be colorist when dating. Yeah, this is another, like, I think this is like, it's kind of racist to think you're gonna find certain qualities based on color. So to say that um darker
Not
skin or lighter
aces, it's
skin is,
colorists.
is gonna somehow, yeah, I mean, the same thing. You're attributing characteristics based on skin
What
tone.
characteristic is being attributed in that question?
Well, you're saying that the implication is that color matters when dating, right? So there is going to be a characteristic difference between either a lighter skin
Oh,
or darker skin people. That's if I'm suggesting BLK women to be colorist, there has to be some sort of advantage to it, right? So what would be the advantage of dating a lighter skinned person or a darker skinned person? They're both black,
you
right?
can't. You can't. You have to catch up for questions. Just
It's a
go ahead and
rhetorical
answer.
question. Rhetorical question.
No
But there
rhetorical.
is no difference. This is my point at the end of the day. That's why I say it's kind of racist. You're trying to
It's
attribute
not
some
racist.
characteristics.
You
I
can't
think it
be
is.
black and be racist. You don't even know the definition of racist.
I beg to differ. I think you can be. Or whatever, colorist, whatever you want to call it. At
Yeah.
the end of the day, you're going to find crappy light skinned people, right? You're going to find crappy dark skinned people, and vice versa. You're going to find wonderful dark skinned people and wonderful light skinned people. That's just how the world works, you know? Character isn't inherent to a skin tone. So
Well, this question has nothing. It didn't say anything about character, so I don't know where you're going with that. To be
I mean,
honest.
the question implies that. Why
No, it
why would
doesn't.
somebody need to be colorist while
No, it
dating?
doesn't imply that.
What would be the advantage be? You're implying that either a light skinned person is better or a darker skinned person is
No,
better.
it's not implying that. That's your
So
assumption.
what's the point of this question?
You got to catch up for questions. That is
Yo,
your
well, this is.
assumption.
I think that's. Well,
You're
tell me.
assuming.
Okay. I'm gonna ask that question, but it's gonna be a statement. You need to
No, you
tell
can't
me
ask a question and be a
why
statement. You need to
why
catch
there's a
up for
point in this
questions.
question.
Catch up for
Tell you
questions. We're gonna go
anything.
to the next person.
Oh, don't be feminist ADHD. All
You
right.
need to know how to properly debate.
He doesn't need to tell you anything.
Not feminist is the truth.
Okay, let's go to Don. Don, if you can read out the first question and answer it.
Okay, hold on. So black men are unable to be monogamous. Um, at this, I believe like what you said, we would have to like look at data and look at like statistics in order to like fully like get down to the bottom of the question. And I would tend to think it's true just because of also the obstacles in different like life situations that black men or black people go through in general. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying that I think the world, like worldly factors also go into how certain black people act, and I think that also needs to be looked at as well. I don't necessarily feel like it's like a like a fair question because it's like I just think we need to like pull up data and facts to really say that. But I mean, I think most men, not just black men, are unable to be monogamous. So I don't know if it's necessarily fair to like make it a black or white issue. I think it's just men in general. So that's kind of where I'm at with it. I do agree with it, but I also just believe it's just men, period. So I
Are
just
you
don't think it's
from the
like
African diaspora?
I'm black American, so yeah.
Okay, so with that being said, I have a lot of topics that are about the BOK community. So this is specifically about BOK men. It just is what it is. I'm not here to talk about white T men right now unless you guys bring it up. But the topic is BOK men.
I think that's fine, but I still don't think it's fair to make it like it's only black men. So I just think it's a male issue in general. So black men fit into that category. So they're men. So
Okay,
I mean,
so they fit into that category. So let's talk about them.
mhm. So what do you think? What are my opinions on men? Like in
So let's
general, I
no.
just
So
think.
you said BOK men fit into the category of men. So let's talk about the BOK men.
So I do think men cheat. I do think men are unable to be monogamous or have a hard time doing it, and it takes a lot of home training and home factors that go into them having training to learn how to love. You know, therapy goes into that. I just think it's too broad to just answer here on a TikTok live. I don't know.
Okay. M, you've been dropped by a money pow pow.
Bye. Good night.
Again, M, you have been dropped by a money pow pow. If anybody wants to save M's spot, just send anything higher than a money pow pow. M, you also can save your spot by sending anything higher than a money pow pow. Let's start
What does he
open
got to do to
panel
get
with
dropped?
Greg. No
Yeah, what
comments
does he
on
got to do to
drops.
get
No
dropped?
comments on drops.
But
Like,
so
you know the rules. Be quiet.
I thought I was starting. I can't
No, not
start.
if you're not going to follow the rules. The rules are very simple. You know the rules, Greg. Y'all can stop muting him. You know the rules, Greg. You
Actually, I
do
don't
this
know the
all the
rules. But
time.
anyway, let's move on. The maybe the issue isn't maybe the issue so much why it might feel like you guys are running into cheater might be because you guys are going for the same set of men, right? So that might be the problem. And then
So
the
all
lack
BLK
of
women are
discernment.
dating the same men?
Yeah, the lack of discernment. Do I get $5 when you ask me questions? The
All
lack of
right. Listen,
discernment.
what you a brokey dusty because you're not a real attorney? You said you was an attorney and you worried about $5 per question. You've been dropped with a money pow pow.
Thank God.
Traffic lawyer. Again, Greg, you have been dropped by a money pow pow. If you want to save your spot, just send anything higher than a money pow pow and we'll get you back up here. Did you not realize I'm the host of the live? Like, you're weird. You always coming up here with your little suit on that you got from the thrift store and took your picture with your laptop and did some editing and try to act like you went to a professional. I'm just tired of you, Greg. Why do you do this every time? And you do this in front of newcomers so they can think that I have a problem just with random people. No. Me and Greg has history. He's been trolling me since I first started going live. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of these thrift store suits and guys that are 5'2". You're no more than 5'2", Greg. And you haven't helped anyone beat any tickets. They're still getting their license suspended because of you. Why can't you come back up, Greg? All you have to do is send something higher than a money pow pow. I'm tired of it, Greg. I had enough. I had enough. The prototype, if you can share the live out to 20 people, you'll be next. Let's start open panel with Amber.
I really wanted to start it off by saying, lady, to say female is wild. We're ladies, we're women, right? Let's not dehumanize women. So I really hate the term females. Or I hate to hear when both men and women say females. So for me, women. Okay? When you're addressing women, you say women or ladies, whichever one is fine. Again, you went ahead and put the blame on BLK women instead of telling BLK men to be better. But I'll leave that right there and let somebody else go.
This
Am I allowed? Can I speak on that?
You guys,
I would
I gotta say this every time. It's open panel. Don't ask if you can speak. Panel's
okay.
open. TikTok friendly
Okay.
language, no profanity. Allow people to land. The person that lands, say they land their plane and cash up for questions. Go ahead, Polly.
Thank you. It's interesting that people are having such a hard time with these questions. These prompts are really thought provoking when you think about it. And the answers shouldn't always be, oh, everybody else is doing it. At the end of the day, just the prompt is very simple and
Don't mute
direct.
people for that. That's not against the rules. They can ask that question. How much to mod a mod? They can ask
So,
that, really.
So to answer the second question, black women need to be colorist when dating. I can totally understand the point. I don't necessarily agree that it's a must, but I can see where people could see a benefit to dating a lighter skinned person, just as like in number three, black women should date biracial black men instead of black men. I can understand that one too, and it benefits me personally. So I will definitely support that one. But at the end, to go again with the first one, people seem to be drifting. We understand the question is unable, right? So we know that men are able to do it. They're choosing not to. They're being supported by society and bad behavior and character, and they're not being honest. And that's the biggest problem. And yes, I believe that men should do better. And I understand that the vetting process isn't as effective as we would like it to be. And therefore, I think women need to be careful. Just like men, we need to be careful too on who we decide to get with. But at the end of the day, men, I think we really do need to do better. And we need to stop trying to blame women for things that we're doing wrong. Just take accountability for it. Yes, plenty of men are full of crap and they're not doing what they know they're supposed to do, or they're honest about what their intentions are. I think that's as simple as it can get. And I land and I can drop down so to make room for other people.
No, you can stand on business. Don't run after you say something. Panel's open.
Okay.
This is crazy. Look, me and Umber finna have a problem. Umber, I said the same thing poet Polly just said. And you in the chat talking about like clap that. Like you agreeing with that. I'm starting to think
I
we
don't
just
think
have a problem with
Who
I,
was
You
clapping
did
in the
not say
chat?
that. You
Umber in
did
the
Let
not
chat.
her
say that,
land.
That's the
sis. You
same thing that
literally
I've been
Let
Wait,
her
hold
saying.
on.
Same
land.
thing Polly just
Let's
said.
let Lady land. Everyone stay on mute. Y'all know the rules.
The Polly just got through saying that men ain't crap. Did I not say that men ain't crap? And that I said us as women do need to choose better. The only thing that Polly switched up in that was that he said men needs to do better as well. And I literally said that on both sides. I did not pinpoint just one sex. I said both needs to be better. I said women, we need to choose better and stop allowing certain men to come into our life, eat our kids' snacks and whatnot. We need to take our time and do right. And I said multiple times that there are a lot of men out here who ain't worth a quarter, who ain't worth a dime, who ain't worth whatever. And I said that in the same way. Now, I don't know if you have a problem when it comes down to women who are not just on your side completely 100% against men. Maybe that's what the problem is, and I'm saying that women need to take accountability. But to me, that's a problem. That's a huge problem because I said everything that Polly just said. So
well,
what the hell?
Let her
I think
land.
it
Be quiet, Noel.
I think she's
Girl,
I,
being
one thing you're
misandrous.
I
I
not
think
think
about
she's
it's
to
I
misandrous.
think
That's
it's
what it is. She's very
I think
Let
it's
her
disrespectful.
one
because
finish.
thing
Everyone mute.
one thing you're
She
not
did
about to
not
do.
finish. Everyone started to interrupt her.
It's
One
okay.
thing
I can land right there. I would love to hear Umber respond, please.
one thing you're not about to do is raise your voice at me because I never once raised my voice at you. Right? So let's start right there. We are gonna have a mutual respectful conversation. Okay?
Right. Well, let me say
Oh,
I'm
oh, okay.
sorry. I wasn't raising. I'm
You
just
land your
apologizing.
plane.
I
You
was not
land your
raising my voice
plane.
at you.
You could
I just
apologize
I
after.
did get loud. I'm
You can
apologizing,
apologize
Umber.
after. You
I
can
was
apologize.
apologizing, honey. You don't have to
Okay, I
keep going
get
with
it.
that. I
I
didn't mean
get
it
it.
like that.
I
But go
get
ahead.
it. I get it.
I didn't mean it like that.
I get it. I understand. Right? But you can't apologize after. That's fine. Right?
Oh wow.
I said you can. Can't like CAN can. You can apologize after. Right? All I'm saying is the fact that you're saying that I'm sure you made mistakes in your life. You even said it yourself. You even said that you dated men that you would advise women against and whatever the case is, right? But what I'm saying is you solely put the blame on women instead of actually telling men to be better, do better, treat women with respect. That's all I said, right? But one thing you're not going to do is gaslight the entire situation and make it seem like you said what Polly said when you did not. You did not say what Polly said. And the reason why I like what Polly said is because he actually took the time to tell men to take accountability for their actions, not just the women, but also the men. And once we are able to make that decision and if both parties are able to take accountability for their sides of whatever the coin is, right? Then maybe we could have a better step in the right direction further in the future, right? So don't come up here and try to gaslight the entire situation when you know damn well they did not even say that, right? That's why I said clock that T Polly, because he was right, right? If men were a little bit more honest, right, about the fact that they want to be dating out or having multiple people, cool, all fine and well. But they want to lie, they want to cheat, and they want to steal people's energies. That's all I'm saying. But there's no need to get low with me because I did not get low with you. I was being really, really respectful with you.
Sure, I got loud
Oh,
at the fact that what happened, as far
Okay,
as what I
ma'am.
saw with your commentary. I did not
Okay,
get loud
please.
with you because you weren't speaking, but I did have a response to your commentary. Now, the problem that I have with this situation is when I make a statement, us as women, we are the ones to make a decision as to if we want someone to be in our life, to be a part of our life. Just like we know a man gets down on bended knee and he asks that woman to be his wife. That's what, and you have the option to say yes or no. We have the option to say yes or no to these
Oh my
guys that
god.
we allow around us. There are liars. There are manipulators. There are abusive guys. There are guys who only want to come in to get one thing and leave. But that's also we look, us as women, we were blessed with what do they say? A woman's intuition. That's what we're blessed with. We are the most emotional creatures on earth for a reason. So at the end of the day, we need to be able to understand and read the kind of men that approach us. I'm not
That
saying that all men are gods and they're
Go
all
ahead, man.
perfect. I didn't say that one. I never said that one time. I said I dated guys that wasn't worth anything. So that is me saying men need to take accountability for what they do because I've been the one that's been hurt, scarred, or whatever. But now I'm at the point in my life to where I realize there are actual good BLK men out here that will come up, make you soft, get you in your right approach, take care of the household, take care of what he's supposed to take care of. We don't have to worry about that. I hate BLK men. I can't stand them. Oh my God, y'all ain't nothing. Give me a white T man because y'all can't do this and y'all can do like that right there is just like some kind of hatred that stems from the type of people that we as women have allowed in our life. That's all I'm saying. That's not me saying that BLK men are perfect. So let's get that out of your head. Whoever thinks that way, Amba, it came out of your
I
mouth.
think
Let's just get
Well,
that
no,
out of
no,
the
he
head.
didn't
sorry, I
say
That's
thought
not
you were
that.
done
that's
speaking.
not
Look,
what I'm saying. It's
listen,
just
what you're
we are
not
the
about
ones
I
to
that
just
we
okay, I'm
do,
gonna speak.
No,
what
no,
you're
we're the
no.
not
ones that
about
have
to
to come
do
up with
is
that
put
choice. We have to
words
be
in
able
my
to read these
mouth.
men a lot better than
Please.
what we do. We don't read them well enough.
Stop
That's all I'm
putting words in
saying.
my mouth, lady. I never once said that. You have never heard me said that. Why are you
Say
putting
what,
words in my
honey?
mouth?
Say
The
what?
That's not fair
fact that
question. Let
I'm
her land.
advocating for dating white men, like, what?
Can I
No,
say?
baby, I'm not.
No, no, no,
Can
no,
I
no,
say?
no, no. See, y'all want to do questions back and forth. We're not going to do that. So, you got to cash up. Go ahead and finish your response, Amber.
Not saying that at all whatsoever. I never said that. You never heard me said that. So I don't understand why that even came out of your mouth to begin with, right? All I'm saying is, right, that the statistics show something quite differently, right? If both sides are to take accountability and move forward, maybe we can actually have a better community. But clearly, they don't want to change. They blame everyone else but themselves instead of actually taking some sort of accountability, right? They even blame the white men. They go down as far as to blame the government, right? They go as far as to blame the CPS. Like, just take accountability, be there in your child's life, be there, actually build strong foundations within your families, right? Be with your child's mother, create that family. Look at how, I hate to compare, but look at where white people are in terms of their family structure. They're stronger. They're stronger than us. Why is that the case? Why can't we be disciplined enough to be able to have a strong foundation within our families as well? All I'm saying is for both sides to
Sorry,
take
I thought you were.
land. I never said I landed. Right?
Hurry up.
All I'm saying is, right, for both sides to take accountability for their actions and move forward. But mostly men need to be able to have that sort of discipline and self-control. They need to be able to take accountability. Your claim to be the leaders in society, your claim to be the leaders and the providers and the protectors, that also comes with being a leader, being able to take accountability and emotional intelligence, right? Clearly, y'all are not showing that. Y'all are not showing that. So all we're saying is to step up to the plate and be better men for your black women. It's simple. It's simple. You will get us to be the most submissive people on earth if you'll just do what y'all are supposed to do. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, babes. And again, don't put words in my mouth. I've never said one into the other. I never said what you just said just now. So don't do that. Don't do that at all.
Not putting your mouth, honey.
You
No,
keep
no, no,
saying
no, no,
that.
no. Now we're gonna skip because y'all asking questions instead of just standing on business before you send Cash App. If you want to ask questions, you need to send Cash App.
I mean, well, I did
Go
send one,
ahead.
honey. I did send one. I sent you
And
one. I
you
gotta
did
send
your
one every
question
time.
back and forth
That
with her.
friendly
Yes.
question.
Don, go ahead.
Lady, I think the issue with like what you said previously is that you're still putting so much accountability on women. Like even with you, with that guy who came into your house who ate your kid's cereal, like yes, you're accountable to if you keep letting him do that, but he should. The core of the issue is he needs to be accountable as to why he thinks that eating a child's food is okay or not contributing, and that is still the core of even your example. Like, yes, the next step is what are you going to do about it, but still the core issue is that accountability that men in general lack. And I think that is I do believe that men need to take accountability, which is like why I liked what Paulie said, is that he placed more of the emphasis on men fixing themselves so women don't have to then think of step 2 or 3. That's just what I think that is going on here, personally.
Can I go?
No.
Okay.
You just came up here. You need to share. Hold on. The prototype in the Django will get you in a moment. Share the live to 20 people.
Host, be nice, man.
Ready?
I didn't see you share the live. Mods, confirm the Django and the prototype share with 20 people. For now, the people that's been waiting, let them have some open panel. Okay, you guys are next. They said that you guys shared. Thank you for your patience. Let's let whoever was talking, you could go ahead and finish, and then we'll go to new guests. Levi, you need to stop trying to control everything. Levi's upsetting me.
Okay. I'm not sure where the explanation of what I'm saying is going wrong. Because again, I didn't say I'm not holding men accountable. What I'm saying is that us as women, we do hold the key to everything when it comes down to a man. When it comes down to men, they're like dogs with a raw steak waving in their face. Like if you give them that temptation, a lot of them will actually fold and go toward it. And honestly, we let them. We wear our cute little outfits. We put our makeup on. We smell good. Our hair look good. Nails look good. Feet, toes, whatever. We shave. We present ourselves in a way to a man to where they are going to be like, oh my God, who is that? She's so pretty. Oh my, what is that smell? What is this? What is that? That's how we present ourselves to them. So naturally, they're going to approach us because we're the steak. We are the steak. That's what they want. So what I'm saying is we hold the power at the end of the day. So if they're dogs, honestly, they're dogs based off of, in my opinion, how they were raised. And they're dog also based on my opinion, based on what we allowed them to do with us. How many women, and we don't want to go to statistics because technically when you think about it, how can statistics tell us
How many men, BLK men and women, are no longer together? How many BLK men or women were cheated on and sexually assaulted, or come on now. It's probably somebody right now, unfortunately, maybe thousands of people right now getting hit on by a BLK man and nobody even knows. So I don't want to hear anything about no doggone statistics when it comes to stuff. That doesn't even make sense to me. Honestly, it does not. Like, still, I don't think, and I'm listening to these women, and it's like, y'all don't understand the power that y'all hold when it comes to these guys. Y'all obviously don't understand the power that y'all hold when it comes to these men. This wouldn't even be a discussion. Because like I said, we are the ones that they want. They want us. So if we keep allowing these sorry men to cheat on us and we take them back in 5 days, what does that say about us? He gonna take that same behavior and moves to the next one, to the next one, to the next one, because he feels as though he can get away with it because he got away with it with the other ones in the past. I'm putting power on us and y'all taking that away. And I don't understand why. Y'all putting too much on.
Lady, you've been dropped with a money pow pow. Again, lady, you have been dropped with a money pow pow. If anybody wants to save Lady's spot, just send anything higher than a money pow pow. Some would say she's standing on business for BOK Men today. So let's see her not in the comments. Let's see her standing up here on the panel. But again, I don't drop anyone. It's up to you guys. You can send a money pow pow to drop them. You also can save them. No comments on drops in the comment section. Tyler, you need to share the live out. Let's go to Django. Django, if you can read out the first question and answer it.
The first question, I actually advocate for polygamy,
Slim, I'm
though.
going to mute you. If you want to come up, you can come up. Like, everyone has their own right to their own opinion, or their stats are facts. So you can do that also. So if you want to come up, you can come up and stand on business, but stop falsifying information in the comments. Go ahead, Django.
Oh yeah, well, I said I am someone who supports polygamy. You know,
Okay.
yeah, I support polygamy 100%, and I don't really understand why. Because everything comes with your own experience. So with what I've seen so far, someone like me, I'm speaking for myself. Yeah, I prefer to be polygamous than to go for just one person. That is just my own thing, my own idea, and I stand on it. So black women need
Are
to be
you in
colorless women.
America?
No, I'm not. But I'm in
You're in
the UK
Africa?
right now. I'm in the UK right now, but I'm a Nigerian.
Okay. Do you have more than one wife?
I am not yet married though.
How old are you?
I'm quite old, like late 30s.
Okay, so you're late 30s, you believe in poly, but you haven't even got a first wife. How do you know that you believe in poly when you didn't even try with one wife?
Well, there are just so many wonderful ladies out there to be single. So I practically haven't seen a one who will actually work with my ideas and all that. So probably that's why I'm still single.
It sounds like you're just lusting for women, and majority of the time when someone's poly, is some type of religious or some type of ideology, but it sounds like you're just lusting after women. So you probably wouldn't be the best candidate for poly.
Oh, come on. Do you know that, this is just online, but when you actually have a one-on-one conversation with people, practically outside social media, their ideas are always different to what they say online. So this is actually a conversation that, okay, I've
Have
actually
you
had
been
with.
married to one woman first before you can get another?
I just don't want to, but
So
I
that means
can
you're
if I
not
wanted
poly.
to.
You're not poly. You're not even married to one woman.
I said I support the idea, like
Why would you
that
support
is
an
my.
idea you haven't even tried yourself?
Oh my God, you're not getting it.
No,
I am
I
not
get it. You're
settling down
supporting some idea that you really don't know how it even works. You
because
haven't even tried it.
I've not found any woman to actually practice it with me. That is it. That is why I've not settled down.
So you supported for other. You said you cannot just. There's so many wonderful women, and you were insinuating that you want poly. Now you're trying to switch it up, like you just supported for other people. It was you. You were saying you
See,
like it for you.
let's look at it this way. Yeah,
No,
imagine.
we're not
Wait,
going.
wait.
You're not going
Okay,
to gaslight me. We're not going to pivot. We're going to stay right here. Stop it. Why do you guys always do this to women? Like, no, we're not going to
I'm
dance
not
around.
gaslighting. We are just
We're
having a
saying,
conversation.
Django, I mean,
Yeah,
Django, dang, I keep pronouncing the D. Django, we're going to stay right here. You just try to gaslight me and switch up your statement. Oh, I just support it. No, you initially said you want multiple women, so many lovely women. So you were implying for yourself you want poly. And then you try to switch it up and say, well, I just support it. No, we're talking about you. You want poly. So again, you want poly just because there's lovely women. Don't you know poly means that you have multiple wives? It's not just about sleeping with women. That means you
can
need to
I?
take care of, hold on,
Mm,
you need to
mm,
take care of multiple wives.
correct.
That is a big responsibility. And then you need
I,
to take care of multiple children that are from multiple women. That is a big responsibility. Do you understand that?
correct. I do.
Do you have the income to support multiple women?
I don't want to go into details, but that is what I want.
Okay, you want to get there to where you have that money and you're already hitting 40.
Oh my God.
You're going to have a whole bunch of
I,
geriatric babies. You're going to have a whole bunch of babies at 40, right? And so
see,
by the
you
time
ask, when you ask, can I
by the
say,
time your children are 10, you're going to be 50.
can I say something?
Like,
Can
come
I say
on,
something without you
Django.
muting
What
me?
is this? Just
Can I say
because
something
you
without
want
you
multiple
muting
poom
me?
poom, just because you want multiple poom poom, you're gonna start this whole weird tradition that you know nothing about. You're not even educated, nor have the salary
What are
to
you
support.
saying? You
What
don't
is
even know
wrong with
me.
you?
What is wrong with you? You don't even know me.
No, you said I asked you, Django. I mean Django. Ugh. Why do they do this?
Me, we're just having
Django,
a conversation. Stop muting
it's
me.
my turn
Yeah.
to talk. I
Yeah,
give
but
you a chance. It's my turn. Django, I just asked you, can you support multiple wives? You said you don't want to get into that. That means no. Any man with money, he would have just said, yes, I can. You said, I don't want to get into that. Because
wait,
you're a brokey.
you
You're
started asking me
thirsty.
personal questions, and
You're
I'm not
a
ready to
brokey and a
give you.
thirsty. You're
Okay.
a brokey and a thirsty.
Oh my God.
Yes. Call on God. Ask God for money. Yes. You
See,
cannot have multiple wives and you don't
I
have any
cannot stick to
money.
one woman. I cannot stick to one woman. And if I'm dating you, I'll let you know directly. And I
Don't
will
bring
say
me
to
in
your
your
face
example.
that I
No,
want
not
to
if you're
practice
dating me. No,
polygamy.
take that
If you
back.
chose me, then
Take that
fine, we're
back.
good.
Take that back. Don't say if you're dating me. Don't use me as an example. No, please don't.
If I'm dating someone, yeah, I will actually put it straight to our face that I want to practice polygamy. Then if she's cool with it, then we're good. So it is not about, oh, woman, this woman. There's some women who actually wants it as well. And that's a fact. There are women who want it. So no matter what we say on social media, it doesn't change the fact.
And why do you want it? My guy, you need to wait your turn, share the live out. And why do you want it?
Because I can afford it.
Now you can afford it. First, you didn't want to get
I
into
don't
it.
want to
Now
tell you stuff about me. That is why I didn't answer you
this
the last
dude
time.
gaslights. You don't need a multiple wife. You're abusive. You're abusive. You're psychologically abusive. You just told me you don't want to get into finances. And then once I said, well, you must be a brokey then, now you're saying I can't afford it.
Because
Because
you don't
now you
know me,
want
so I
to.
kept laughing. Like,
Now,
oh,
listen, I need you to mute. It's my turn. You see how you keep switching up? First, you said, "Oh, I don't want to get into finances only because I brought out the truth and let you know the only reason why you're deflecting is because you're a brokey and a dusty." Now you say, "Well, I can afford it." Now you're getting into your finances. You're a gaslighter.
You want me to talk? I'm not gaslighting. I'm just saying something about myself. So I'm not gaslighting anybody. You chose to like take it. Yeah, you may be against it, but that is what I desire. A lot of people have their own fantasies, So that's just me. And I believe if I'm going into it, the lady that I'm dealing with needs to be respected and should be told what she's getting into.
Listen, we know that you don't have the money. You're the guy eating kids cereal. You're that type of guy. No, no, no,
No,
mute, mute. You know what type of guy you are. You're going to be eating a kid's cereal. You're going to have your women working and paying the bills. You don't need to do poly.
do you know why I like you, be okay, American woman is
No, I
the
don't
way
want to
you
know.
actually the way you envision and summarize something. It's something to be studied. Yeah, that's funny though. That's hilarious.
Yeah,
Eating
but
cereal and
it's
all
not a
that. Yeah.
compliment that you like BOK American women because, first of all, you're broken and dusty. Secondly, I'm not helping you get citizenship. Just
But do you think
listen.
men are
Let's go to the next
men can
person.
actually cope with one woman?
Let's go to the next person. You need to cam up. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. This is what
Can I?
women are
Oh,
dealing with in
sorry.
the real world. Don, go ahead.
For the question of black women should date biracial black men instead of black men, or white or any other race, I'm not gonna say like I do tend to like think that when another race of men likes a black woman or goes after a black woman, I do think it's something really pure in their heart most of the time, not all the time. Like, I do think there's something in them that because society places such bad, like, light on black women. And I feel like when another race of man comes in, they see the light in that person no matter what. And I do tend to think like there's a huge difference in a white girl who likes black men versus a white guy who likes a black woman. And I do think that like a white guy who likes a black woman usually, not always, tends to really see them and really like care because they see what society's doing to them and want to protect that more, if that makes sense.
It does, and that was groundbreaking. Let's go to prototype. Prototype, if you can read out the first question and answer it.
Black men are unable to be monogamous. I disagree. Um, I feel like because it's a choice, not a incapability. I feel like monogamy goes against our assignments as humans. So I feel black men need to work on effectively communicating our wants instead of condensing and shrinking ourselves to accommodate them.
You said monogamy goes against y'all assignment as humans,
Yeah.
but then you disagree with the prompt. That makes no sense. That means you're agreeing with the prompt that you guys can't be monogamous.
No.
You just said it goes against your assignment as humans that you can't be monogamous. So that means you agree.
No. I said being monogamous goes against our assignment as humans. So I don't understand.
Exactly. If it goes against your assignment as humans, that means you agree with the prompt. Why are you disagreeing?
It doesn't. That means our assignment as human mean we supposed to experiment. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to be able to be you know what I'm saying, fruitful with our, you know what I'm saying, experience as human. That I don't see how you did it.
So that means you agree with the prompt.
It is not agreeing. It's
You
not
just
agreeing.
everything you explained was in agreement.
It's literally not.
If our assignment is to experience people, and monogamy mean being faithful to one person, that's not synonymous.
You just said it goes against our nature to be monogamous. That means you want multiple people. The prompt is saying that you guys are unable to be with one person. You want multiple people. You don't understand that?
I don't think you understand what I'm saying. Monogamy means being faithful to one person, right? Right? Hello.
I
You
can't. I can't do this.
I mean, you not understand what I'm saying. Like, I'm telling you, if monogamy means being faithful to one person, and I'm telling you, if God made us to experience people, those two are not synonymous. Mean they're not similar. They're not the same. Literally. I mean, maybe it might hit you tomorrow. Yeah, it
Look
ain't the
at the
same.
comments. I'm not the only one disagreeing with you. Like, this is crazy work. This is what women are. This is the dating pool.
I mean, you got to think about it.
This is
Monogamy
this
is a
is I
made
don't
up.
know what the heck lady was talking about. She can't even get herself back up here. This one of her men's can't send her $3 to get herself back on panel. I don't understand this. I don't know what's going on
I
here.
could explain it to you.
This is
I mean, you're
mind-boggling.
not taking the time to
My
understand.
guy, you need to share the live out. How you gonna explain something you can't even share the live out?
Yeah, shut a lie, bro. But take your time and process what I'm saying. It's not.
Oh my god.
I got no friends. Who am I going to share the live with?
Share. Yeah, I know you
Share
got
to
another page
anybody.
and
It doesn't
shit.
matter. You following 1,300 people. Just share it to them. Okay. Tyler, why you never share the live out? You keep coming up here doing that. I'm getting tired of you doing that. I noticed that you don't be sharing the live out, but you come here almost every time I go live. What's wrong with you? You don't want nobody on your following to see how crazy you be acting? Tyler.
Oh, it's not that. I just,
Share
you
the
know,
live out. Everyone has to. You don't share it to your soldier friends. Share it to some other people. Don, what's your thoughts on what prototype? Because I'm getting a headache. Just if you could respond.
Okay, I do just like so prototype. Are you
Okay,
saying
no, no,
that?
no, no, no. What's your thoughts on what he said? You have to catch up for questions.
I mean, to be honest, it's really confusing what he's saying. Like I don't like I think what he's trying to say is that it's against human nature to be monogamous, but at the same time it's still a choice that you could choose to be monogamous. I think that's what he's trying to
If
say,
that's
but
what he's saying, then why wouldn't he understand that he's agreeing with the prompt then?
um
I don't know what. I
because
don't know
you
what he said.
I'm
He.
talking to Don.
because I still think it could be against human nature to, I mean, I'm not saying what he's saying is right, but I still think like two things can be true. I think it can be against your human nature to be monogamous, but you still make a choice. So I think it's like trying to say it's harder to be monogamous. It is confusing what he's saying. I mean,
You gotta send higher than a money gun. Money gun dropped you. I'll honor the money gun you sent. You just have to send two to get back up.
I mean,
G,
it's. Are we still on popcorn? I mean, not popcorn, but you know what I'm saying.
Popcorn. You just making up
Yeah,
words.
chill out, chill out, chill out, chill out.
So why are we
But
still on popcorn?
nah, but I'm saying, okay, just say for instance,
Prototype. Hold
it's a
on. Hold
social
on. Give me a
monogamy is a
second. Give me
social
a second.
construct. Okay, go
My
ahead.
guy, we're still waiting for you to share the live out.
I'm
You
sorry.
guys,
What'd
I
you
have
say?
the same rules. How many mods I have? Please respond to lady. That is always a bigger gift to drop. That's how my life has been going for 3 months now. You sent the same gift that dropped. You have to send a higher, but because you sent one already, I will honor it. Send another one to go with it. Mods, please respond to lady in the comments. Mika, respond to lady in the comments, please. Um,
And I'm sorry, host. What was you saying? I
Tyler,
didn't.
go ahead. No, I don't have nothing to say to you to share the live out.
Huh? Like, so
I have nothing
there's
to say,
sometimes
and
it's
you
people
have
like,
nothing to say until you share the live. It's the same rules for everybody. This is how you guys act in real, like the real dating world. You can't even respect someone's like rules, like boundaries. Like 20 share to 20 people. It's really simple.
man, respectfully, some of y'all don't
Respectfully,
realize
just
this.
mute. Respectfully mute until you do it. Tyler, you need to share the live out. You come up here every time I go live and you still haven't shared the live out. We're gonna go back to open panel. Let's start open panel with Polly.
All right. So can I speak?
Tyler, no, I'm waiting for you to share the live out. Everyone has to share the live out. Go ahead, Polly.
The thing is, I think the reason why people are, if you say nature, right? If you say it's human nature to be a certain way, then you are
Just
agreeing
go
with the.
lie myself, all you ugly broads out here acting like you rule the world. Get
All
out
right,
of
my
here.
guy, calm down,
He's
relax.
crashing out, but he's
Don't
he's
crash
not
out
cam.
so early.
Notice that he's not cammed up. Notice that
So
he's not cammed up, but he wants to crash out, calling somebody ugly. These ugly bras.
I don't
Dude,
believe as human beings that it's a nature thing, right? It's things that we have been taught, we've learned, we observe, we think this would be good for us, and so on. So it's not nature. And if you say that you believe it's nature and it's against human nature to be monogamous, then you're agreeing with the prompt 100% because you're saying you're unable to do it because of your
Yeah.
nature. But if you don't believe in nature, I don't believe it's a nature thing. So for me, it's simple. You make a choice. You decide what kind of a man you want to be when it comes to your relationships. If you feel that you have to lie to have a relationship, all you're doing is manipulating this individual. So stop it. It's really that simple. If you want people to speak better of black men in our communities, then you have to stop doing dumb crap. You don't have to manipulate someone because if you're manipulating someone, they don't even know who you are. If you don't know who they are, if they don't know you because you've lied about everything that you stand on, then you can't complain that you're lonely when you're in your 30s. You know, you're taking your actions are giving you the results that you don't want, and then you want to blame women for it, and that's kind of silly, and that's emotionally
Exactly.
immature. You know. So okay, thank you. I land.
Yeah. So, like y'all got somebody on the panel that's gonna bring a different thought. So I do. I said it is. It's our nature to not be monogamous. For one, you know what I'm saying. You got to think about it. I'm not taking up for me. I'm just speaking facts, right? All I'm saying is that we're traumatized and we're programmed. We've been given behavior scripts, and it's hard to break that if you're not aware of what's going on fully. And I'm not saying that they're not, but I'm just saying it's a possibility. It's more probable than it is possible. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, if you take that thought and insert it into what's going on, the programming is there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, since we was young, we was told that you have to be in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? And we want to accommodate our black queens by giving them the same thing because they also had behavior scripts. You know what I'm saying? So it's either get in where you fit in or be an outcast. You know what I'm saying? So if you understand what I'm saying, you can understand it. If you don't, you don't. Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like that's kind of like a cop out because at the end of the day, that's still a choice. So at the end of the day, you're still choosing to not be monogamous. And that is like you're not, again, you're not placing the accountability on the man. It's kind of like, oh, it's human nature. So it just happens, or we're programmed so it just happens. But you're really supposed to like do what's right and what's right is to be monogamous or get into a relationship where everyone's aware of the situation, which is usually not what happens.
I mean,
All
I'm
right.
not saying
Wait, one
accountability
second.
factor, but
One
I'm just
second. One
saying
second.
morality.
One second.
But
You guys, it's been nice. I'm getting sleepy. Y'all have a wonderful night. Thanks for coming. People that were temp mods, if you keep up the good work, maybe we can make you a permanent mod. Today was about standing on business. BOK men are unable to be monogamous. From the case study today, we have a very much high percentage that says, hey, this is true. But until further notice, we'll leave a question mark. If you're not following me, definitely follow me. Send a daily heart me. Subscribe to my YouTube. I will be uploading this live, and you can go watch yourself later if you're on the panel. But I need some more subscriptions on YouTube. Trying to get it to 200 subscribers. Go over there and subscribe for very jaw-dropping lives such as this. Again, appreciate all my mods. Appreciate all my new mods. Y'all have and appreciate all my panelists. Y'all have a wonderful night or morning.